What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Gung-Fu Super Bros podcast, the number one podcast for Kung Fu martial arts movies and pop culture. What episode is this? It's 52.
5.
Damn, really?
Oh, 4. Sorry.
God damn it, Steven.
I went a week ahead.
All right, 54. All right, what's famous 54? Go. You're all quick with the Jerry Sackhouse, motherfucker. Now we ain't got anything. You can't look it up. That doesn't make it cool anymore.
Give me a minute. Give me a minute.
Right, give me a minute. Hey, Alberto, say hi.
Hey, what's up, guys?
Enrique.
Hi.
Super producer Stevens.
Hello.
And remember, my name is Ivan. Hey, Abarca, Stevens, y'all hit up a con, man. How'd it go? What was going on at WonderCon, man?
Hey, guys, we went to WonderCon in Anaheim. It is back. Better than ever.
Jinx.
Super small than ever.
Super small, you said?
Yeah, I felt it was really small. If I had paid for 3 days worth of tickets, I would probably be disappointed. I'd be like, hey, there's not enough here.
You did 1 or 2?
Oh, I did 3.
Oh, you still did 3 days?
Yes, but I didn't pay for them.
Oh, gotcha. I forgot you got that. You got the hookups. My bad.
I get comp tickets to WonderCon because of my artwork. JohnAbarca.com.
It's right
there.
It's gonna show up right here.
I mean, guys, you can find examples of my artwork like and these things.
There you go. Damn. No, but okay. So let's go percentage wise. If regular WonderCon was 100, what percentage was this? I know that sounds like a weird way to look at it, but I'm saying, like, what do you think? 70?
70-ish.
I was going to say 65
What
or
was
70.
Really?
People.
People.
Yeah.
A lot of the major comic book companies did not show up. And I think that
Panels.
we're going to be seeing a lot of that.
Pandas.
Because pandas didn't. Oh, we saw pandas. They showed up.
There were pandas there.
Yeah. I think that companies have figured out, hey, we don't need to pay these people to show off our things. We can do it now virtually, and we can have our own convention. Case in point, in 2 months, Star Wars Celebration is coming back to that same convention center. So it was a nice convention. The people from Bob's Burgers are there promoting. Kung Fu the series. Funko is always there. A whole bunch of artists. It seemed like they could have put more stuff in there, but you know what? I appreciate it not being super packed as we are.
It was nice.
As we are moving into hopefully the endemic.
Yeah. So now, you sent a lot of cool pictures of toys. There was a lot of cool stuff that I was like, ooh. I know which one made you tingle a little bit, huh? That Voltron. What was the total price on that bitch? It was expensive.
700, was it?
No, I've sent you one that was like 700. This one was 350.
You could have bought it, bro.
No, wasn't that one like 3,500?
Yeah, I thought it was up there. Yeah.
No, so what they're talking about, what they're talking about if you're on YouTube is this. And don't make me look like a jackass.
It's going to be a wiener. It's going to be a cock. Like this. Yeah, you go like this. But now, so do you think San Diego Comic-Con, you think the big one's going to feel a little bit this year then?
I think it'll, if you didn't go to, no, but they have their preview kind of thing, right? We were there during Thanksgiving. So I think San Diego Comic-Con maybe at 90%.
Okay.
Yes.
Interesting.
But there's still more to do, right? There's more to do in the hotels. There's the party in the streets.
Do you think
San Diego?
Do you think the big companies are coming to that again?
I think so. I think that maybe
like DC's not going to have its own thing.
Fandom or whatever.
Because D23 is this year also.
I think we are going to see less of the overall kind of thing. And this is like, you know what? It might be the streaming company's chance to shine and be like, hey, we're showing up with this.
Yeah, that's true.
Michael Bay's showing up. And
it'd be cool to have Netflix there and like Paramount and some of
that'll be interesting. Because some of the video game ones have they're not showing
well,
this
E3
year
is done.
Yeah, E3 is done.
They said, we'll be back next year in person. We're going to have it'll be a celebration. But it's a transitional year, right? We say that a lot in sports. It's a transitional year. Well, yeah, I think it's happening. But again, really cool artists to see, really cool things to see. T-shirts, mugs.
Cool shit.
It also seems like it's a lot of the same.
Okay. It's kind of like the swap meet where there's like, did I go through this fucking lane already?
Well,
did I
I
already do this?
I kind of overheard people who used to sell at Frank & Sons in City of Industry. here's our building.
You can just smack him with it.
You mean like this picture?
A picture of what? What was that?
It's a cock. It's a cock, bro. Everything's gonna be a cock.
Oh, that's hey, we can't know. We're gonna get demonetized, buddy.
I mean roosters.
Oh,
There you go. There
you
you go,
like
bro.
these?
Oh, God.
What was your favorite like cosplay? Did you see anything super cool? Or what was there even?
There's lots of cosplay.
Okay.
I think cosplay has become more of what the cons draw now. Or maybe not more, but like over the 10-year span that I've gone or whatever. Like there was a bunch, but it seems like it's more a thing now. Like especially with YouTube and Instagram.
That's where they go to get
like
famous.
they're like they show off their stuff, and there was a lot of really cool things.
So was there one that something stood out for you guys? Were you like, oh, that looked dope?
There was a couple dressed as Hawkman and Hawkgirl.
Yeah, those were really good.
Oh wow! Like
And then the wings,
expanding wings.
they like flipped out.
That was really cool.
We figured there would be a lot of Peacemaker vigilantes.
Oh yeah,
Not
I
too
didn't see
much.
very
There's
much.
there was one that was
just,
like
not anyone can pull that off.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
so there was like one that was
Well, the
super
one
skinny.
I saw was not
and you're like,
pulling it
oh,
off.
that's Peacemaker. I'm like, no, you're vigilante.
You're vigilante.
No, the one we saw that was walking around was probably the little green guy. What was his name?
Oh gosh.
Oh,
Judo.
why are you looking at me when you say that, Steve?
Judo master.
I looked around.
Judo man. No, you didn't. She's like,
Judo
the little
master.
green guy. The Rose Scout. It's true. Judo master. He's a fucking
Judo
hero to all
master.
short people everywhere.
That dude could have probably cosplayed Judo Master
Well, we
better
know
than
you
Peacemaker.
guys all know each other.
we all do. It's a secret like
it's
society
you.
of short
This is
people.
like, what am I
Judo
supposed to call
master,
Kevin
Kevin
Hart's Kevin Hart's our president, stuff like that. Yeah, for sure, dude. But that's cool. But it was a good time, but more of an old school feel of a con then. It sounds like.
Bought a whole bunch of comics from the dollar bin. It's like, here's $50 worth of comics. And you're like, cool. And then there's other people that are just overselling or there's overpriced things. And so you really have to kind of ask the price and then walk away and then check eBay. Because what they're doing is eBay prices.
Yeah.
And so you're like, okay, if I can find it cheaper than this, it'll be worth it.
But if not, no.
Well, and even like as you walk from booth to booth, they're priced differently.
Mm-hmm.
So like you might see at one booth for 50 and then you walk a couple over and you're like, how much is that? And they're like 75 and you're like, whoa. And then you go to another one, it's like 35 and you're like, okay.
That's right. I want to thank our advisor, Hasbro Pulse, guys, for the latest Star Wars, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and Ghostbusters toys. HasbroPulse.com. Check the app. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't tell you guys. I made a whole bunch of deals to get sponsored.
Okay.
And so, because I heard that if you like mention people's companies, like you get a whole bunch of free stuff.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get some free stuff.
All right. What else you got?
But no.
Oh, we're doing it as we go. Oh,
as we go.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, I was going to ask you, is there anything cool you picked up other than comics? Is there anything particular?
Well, guess what, guys? Animation cells. Animation cells are back. Picked up some animation cells.
Ooh.
So I've got this. I picked up an M Bison.
Hell yeah, dude. That's dope, man.
Wicket the Ewok from
That's cool.
the 80s Ewoks
I'll take
series.
that one over here.
Dr. Emmett L. Brown
Hey.
from Hill Valley, California.
That's cool, man.
So,
How much does one of these cost?
I think they say half prices. So it's like 30, 25,
Oh my God,
40.
you got certificates of authenticity on the back. I thought that was bullshit.
Hey guys, Animation Legends. If you want animation cells without backgrounds, animation
those
Legends.
cells?
These cells?
That bison's kind of dope. I like that, man.
I'm pausing for the edit, guys.
Is that a sword, though?
Yes, it looks like someone's going to kill him.
Cool.
So there are a lot. Well,
That's pretty bad.
What's up?
What else you get? Anything else cool, man?
Oh, and again, we'll go.
Oh, shit, I don't know when to like. You're going to just bring it in? All right, cool.
I'll bring it in as we go.
Anything in particular, Stevens, that you picked up that you enjoyed? I don't know if you have to show it or not, but I'm just saying.
I didn't know to bring my stuff to show it.
Wow.
She's like erotica.
It's all erotica.
It was a lot of that, but I did get I did pick up the NECA, right? Their NECA?
Yes.
The NECA Mummy and the NECA Wolfman.
Oh,
And I was
cool.
excited to get those.
Fan of Universal movies? NECA. For all your monster needs.
Was that the one I picked up? The vampire?
No,
one?
that's a different. That's
gotcha.
that's Jazzware.
Oh, okay.
And those were also like we felt like we're overpriced. No, like here's $40-$50, and you're like, but I can go to the store and
I was gonna say,
you can get that right now, like for $25.
Yeah, cheaper than that. That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Anything else from WonderCon?
Cons are bad, guys. To get in, you had to have proof of vaccine or or the 24-hour. Not was it?
They
Negative
wristbanded us, and you had to leave the wristband on or have to get rechecked.
Was this at the
entry.
convention center?
Yes.
In Anaheim.
And so I think
Anaheim.
that's just, again, that's a leftover. So maybe that's why it was empty. Like people are like, I don't want to go and do a rapid.
It is Anaheim. the Texas of LA. Like that area, Los Angeles County.
Orange County.
They're Orange County, yeah. All right. Enrique, it happened, bro. First off, how was your opening day today, bro?
Woo!
How was the sushi?
Day.
It was good. Yeah. everything
Sushi
was
from
good.
where?
From
I'm joking.
From Albertsons.
Albertsons. Where you get all your shopping needs.
It's
Albertsons.
your store.
Since 19, whatever. Anyways, but no, how was your...
It was good. It was good. I had the
Okay.
day off. Took the day off for opening day to celebrate, and it kind of got ruined by the kids, because the kids went to school and they got out early, of course, and I had to go pick them up and.
Shut the door.
That's when you tell the kids beforehand, hey, this is my day.
So, because I was thinking about that today, I'm
Daddy,
like,
put out some
is it
pants.
always like this? But then I remembered we're behind a week,
Yes.
because of the lockout.
Mm-hmm.
So usually, because I'm used to being home, no one's home,
Yeah.
and the game's always early, so I'm able to watch it. But it was fine. It was,
All right.
you
Very
know, they were in the living room and but yeah, it was good. We won, so it's good.
Yeah.
All right. Here's the important question for the week. You finally watched 2 episodes or 3 of Halo?
2.
2 of Halo.
I didn't watch the new one, the one that came out last night, I guess.
All right. You are the Halo expert of the crew.
Well,
What's going on with Halo? The series.
I wouldn't call myself an expert first, because
A fan?
yeah, I mean, I play the game. I play the shit out of the games, but the campaign, the story, it's hard to follow in the games. Just no major points. I fucking love the show.
Hey.
Does the show follow the campaign?
I think.
I don't know.
See,
Because it's very more sci-fi than what I thought it was.
it's the the games are super sci-fi as well.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So you are getting that flavor, but I don't know that the storylines, like I've seen articles where I think they've changed, like Cortana, they've changed her up a little bit or something. I couldn't tell you what it is that they changed up, but I really enjoyed the first episode when he first makes his appearance. I was like a fucking 8-year-old, bro. Like I was,
Yeah.
I rewinded it, watched it again. Like I really enjoyed it.
Very cool.
I really enjoyed it.
Okay, so episode 2.
Episode 2, I did not like as much, but I still had a really good time with it.
Okay.
And I'm excited to watch the new one, probably tomorrow morning. So, have you been?
I'm up to date. I've watched all
You
3.
watched the?
Oh, okay.
You enjoying it?
I'm enjoing it. It's not
I saw a
So
little.
they say when I used to eat vegetables when I was a kid.
because I don't know anything about it, right? So it's all new to me. But I do like the story, but it's not what I imagined it was going to be. So that's why I'm kind of like,
What did you
well, I don't
imagine
know.
it was going to be?
I don't know that either, really. You know how
Okay.
you have like
Yeah,
a
I get
picture,
you.
but you don't really know. It like I didn't know the whole stuff with Cortana and like so now there's this AI.
I'm wearing mine right now.
I'll tell you.
And isn't that the name of an AI?
That's
Or
their
what's-
Siri, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is that a real one though for phone somewhere?
Oh,
They,
or no.
they took the Cortana AI that's in Windows 10, 11
That's
from
where it is.
Halo.
It's computers. Oh, okay. So yeah. So like I didn't realize that was like an AI thing, and like so episode 3 is all about that, which is cool. And I like him. I like his character, but I'm kind of like
Porn stash.
But I don't know. I'm kind of like, should you go back to there? I don't trust her. Why do you trust her? So I have these like issues with him of what, why? So I'm curious where
Is
it's
he a
going.
human? I
Okay, so this is why a lot of Halo people, like diehard Halo people, this is the issue they have with the show.
Okay.
In the show, you never really, I mean, in the games, you really never know. you assume he's like a robot, pretty much like RoboCop.
That's
kind
what I
of.
thought the whole time.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Because he never shows his face, he never takes his helmet off, so you never get the sense that he's a human. Because he's like the badass. Yeah, he's he gets shot and he re-energizes and he stays alive.
But now he's obviously a human.
In the show, he's obviously a human.
He's like a human he's like Captain America. He's got like some serum.
I'm sorry, he's on drugs.
Yeah, like that's at least what I imagine.
Performance enhancing.
Yeah, they do a really good job in the first or second episode. No, in the second episode, the beginning of the second episode, where they do a little flashback and it kind of tells you how he got to the point where he's at now and kind of the program they were put into and
why he's a badass.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay.
But also it's funny. It was cool because they kind of made the people that created him and that side of the they're like different groups of people and they kind of made them bad people. Okay. And in the games, they're always the good people, right? They're always fighting against the aliens. And so in this one, they kind of made them the bad people in the very beginning. And so that was kind of different.
Okay.
It didn't bother me. It was still fun. What you that never play the games, or what I was like just giggling over like in the beginning was like they added when he makes his appearance and then like even like the way he swaps weapons, like shit like that was super.
It's very game.
It's very game related.
It's like Uncharted when like the climbing of something they did
the
just
little,
like the game.
Yeah, the little sounds like when he's re-energizing and the overshield sound, like all that shit. Like they did it, and they did it in a way where it was subtle, but it was you definitely caught it.
As a fan, you caught it.
As a fan, you caught it, and it was super cool. So yeah, I'm happy with it.
My brother doesn't play fucking any video games. He doesn't play any of the radio games, and he loves it. He's like, he enjoys the shit out of it. I'm like, really?
Is Master Chief in his underwear?
I was thinking, like, at some point in time, does he have a huge bulge in there, or like, why is my? Yeah, he loves it.
It was one thing that caught me by surprise was the violence.
Yeah, it's pretty violent.
Really? Oh, I'm gonna check that out then.
Like they take fools out.
Fucking hey, there's blood. Hell yeah, bro.
Just brought me back in.
But you know what it is they have like they take a bunch of hostages and they just shoot them in the face. And you know, like in the face. A lot of times they'll cut away and then you just see the people fall. Gotcha. Like they actually stay on the shot where they Okay. And so that was kind of like, okay, they made a choice there.
Okay, I'm about to check this. Like, again, I've been wanting to. It's just fucking the time, bro. Plus, like, I'm realizing that what I'm doing now with all the streaming services, like, I'll find something I used to watch, and I voy de pendejo, and I start watching it again. I don't know why I do that. Sometimes. I think it's like I don't know why, but I'll
check it out.
Comfort stuff though. Sometimes.
Check it out. I think you'll enjoy it.
I have to check it out, man, for sure. Have
I watched Halo? No, but I want to thank our sponsor. MeUndies now available in Star Wars for cool sci-fi.
I have my Batman one on. I do have my Batmans on right now.
The Batman ones were cool.
They were. I didn't like the Catwoman ones though.
No,
they were kind of meh. The Batman ones were dope though. But yeah. Okay. Anybody check out Moon Knight?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, sweet. Okay. I'm only one episode in, so I only have one episode to talk about. Everybody else had 2 or 1?
One. I'm at 1.
2?
No, I've just watched 1.
Okay.
I have 2.
So, all right. Well, I mean, this one was a little different. Stevens, you caught up on everything. Stevens know about all the new shit.
Hey, I was ready for you guys to talk about stuff. I was like, I gotta be ready.
About all the new shit. We're start calling it new. But no, okay. So, what do you guys think so far?
I don't really know anything about him other than the little things, so I'm liking it. I think it's cool.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. Even though I didn't see him till the very end, I didn't mind that. It was kind of cool.
Well, the first episode, you don't see the cool shit, right? Like
except the very end of it when you see him, I mean.
When he just turns around and walks towards the camera, but that's it. But like all the cool shit that, like literally all the cool stuff that happens in that first episode, we don't see it. He's
blacked out for, yeah.
As a viewer, you don't see it, which it'll pay off, I'm sure.
Because as a viewer, we're Steven.
Yeah,
right. So we're Steven,
that's pretty cool.
We're like, you know nothing about this character? Well, guess what? Neither does our character. So let's jump in and find out together.
That's a great way to look at it. You're right. I like the bad guy so far. Or I don't even know. Is he a bad guy? I don't know. Whatever you want to call him. Like, is the whole with the little the justice, like that's kind of cool how he's just judging all people.
The balance,
yeah, dude.
balance things.
Oh, that whole lady? Nah, you're evil. I was like, I could tell too. That bitch did look. Yeah, she was racist.
Listen,
Like, you know what I'm
I
saying?
feel like a lot of people in that little German town had issues.
Yeah,
But
so-
she
Hey, you guys, Germany, no, like you're actually one of our biggest listeners. No, you're not.
Dude, we finally got Mexico.
Whatever, it's my
I was like
cousin.
about fucking, but dude,
It's my cousin,
Give
he
a little
said.
shit about time,
Whatever,
bro.
it's my
Like,
primo.
God damn it, we've been
Yay,
fucking repping them hard for a minute.
Mexico.
God, whatever. Oh, I'll stop. I'm just gonna get World Cup.
Don't
I'm
we
gonna
all have
stop right
family in Mexico? Don't you? You probably have family down there too.
Maybe.
now. None of my family knows the
Running
internet.
from the law.
I don't know about the running from the law.
Since the day they was
Family in
born?
Mexico are running from the law. Damn it, that's what the problem is. You guys keep sending your bad hombres over to Mexico. God damn it.
I didn't send them there.
They just went there?
Running from the law.
So, Barker, you knew a little bit more about this character, right?
Yes, but I know him as Mark Spector, Moon Knight.
Okay. Oh, this is a completely different version.
Well,
of it?
it's a different take where he has a multiple disorder, whatever it's called.
Mm-hmm.
He has multiple personalities. So it's really cool. I enjoy it. I see that Mr. Knight, the kind of more well dressed of the Moon Knights, is going to appear in episode 2. We saw someone dressed as
Ooh.
Mr. Knight at the con, and his suit or their suit had embroidered little moons on
Hey.
it. Really, really cool.
That's pretty dope. No, man, you're right. We don't get to see any of the cool stuff, but I just he looks cool. The all white looks kind of dope, man. Like I like that. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed not knowing, and just kind of going along for the ride and just kind of checking it out. I like the whole what, like the blacking out. Like that's kind of cool because you're like, oh shit, how did that fool like? How's his head exploded or whatever? It's a little scary, like not scary, but a little scary. Like it's one of the for sure for Disney, right? Probably the darkest one they've done so far. So it's kind of cool that they're doing that because if they're bringing over Daredevil and all of them, like
The voice of the god is cool.
yeah,
I like it. I like the
let us
games.
take over.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like the games that
Who is that, by the way? That's somebody we know.
that's me. It's me, guys.
Brought to you by Barca.
Here's me in the recording studio.
Just make that happen. But no, what actor is that?
I don't know.
Yeah, but you're right.
Kareem El Hakim.
Man, that's Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's another show that I've been watching. But all right, interesting. Okay, but it looks so. Okay, what do you got?
Let
Barca?
me do my segue. All right. So, guys, I really enjoy that the games this series is playing with us. Also, speaking about games, Milton Bradley, makers of fine games like the Mr. T card game. Milton Bradley, for you.
Hey, I pity the fool that doesn't play
Isn't
Mr.
it-
T, the card game.
Isn't it this guy? The voice?
I'm gonna run out of room over here, bro.
Why that guy plays the thing? He's Khonshu.
They just said
That's why I
that guy
said
plays
his
with
name.
this thing, fool.
okay.
What?
Is that the voice
I
guy?
hope we're showing the
The voice
viewers
actor.
at
How he plays with this tank.
home or who the actor is.
So no, I'm gonna keep checking it out. I'm really excited about it. I'm excited. Disney. I'm
me
excited that
ask.
the Disney app had to ask me if I was gonna go hardcore or not. Did you guys get that?
Yeah, I saw that. I noticed that.
Hey man, you down with the rated R?
Oh,
Like,
I
damn,
know.
Mickey.
No, that can't. I saw that when Daredevil came out. Like when
Yeah, but I hadn't jumped
you
out
hadn't
there in
done
a
it?
while. Yeah. So I was just like,
Oh,
damn.
you're right.
So you
S.
signed
Murray
off.
Abraham.
You guys signed off on the hardcore?
I did.
Yes.
Yeah.
Of course.
Guys, if you actually need
I'm
to
a
sign,
grown ass fucking man. Yeah.
if you need to sign off on things, guys, S. Joe Pen, Sharpie, the brand for you.
Also, so it's a bit. It's a whole thing. This episode.
It's always a bit. I'm still running out of room here. We got to go. Let's go. Put Sharpie.
Sharpies. Hey,
There you go.
I like Sharpies.
Those are actually very good pens. S. Joe pens.
That's
Sharpies.
actually the pen that you like, remember?
Yeah, I bought some. I got some of those.
So, hey, Sharpie, you want to send us pens? We use them. Pretty legit. We really do. So, I have exciting news. I do. I got to admit, Stevens was right about something.
Uh-oh.
This shit doesn't happen all the time, but she was right. Well, yes, she was and she wasn't.
Uh-oh.
But, so my
He
family
went back real quick.
my family does
can't
actually
give me full
go
credit.
to, I can't. I got to take a little bit. But my family does actually always go to Froyo's spot by the house. And I really don't ever partake in it because, again, I'm scared
Where
of.
is this?
Well, it's out by the house off Gosford.
Oh.
Yeah. So it's not buy a house, but whatever.
I was like, what?
And well, should I say their names? We try to give me some. But anyway, so we go there, and I really never jump into it because I'm like, these motherfuckers charge you for everything. It's where they weigh your shit, right? And they're like, whatever you get. And plus, it's not ice cream, so I'm always like, meh. So this time I was like, well, shit, I can't eat ice cream anymore, right? So fuck, let me try some frozen yogurt. And I tried it, and of course, that the stomach part, I was good. It's not as good as ice cream, but it hits the spot. It gets the job done. I think I had peanut butter, and then what was the other one? I can't remember what the other flavor was. But yeah, and then you throw enough shit on it, it kind of gets the job done. But I was fine stomach wise. My stomach was totally fine. I didn't have to freaking like evacuate the whole house or whatever, so it was all good. But it's not damn. There's something about ice cream that I'm gonna fucking miss always, bro. But
are you gonna try it at one point?
Ice cream again? Oh fuck yeah, I am, because there's gonna be something amazing. I'm like, I don't give a shit. I'm going for it. But I just gotta make sure that I got
like,
my bases covered.
It's gotta be one of those really good shakes or something.
I love drawers.
Yeah,
Vegas
man.
zone.
A black and tan.
Drawers.
Oh,
I go black and gold. I go black and gold.
Because of the peanut butter.
Because of LAFC. Yeah, but also because of the peanut butter. Yeah.
The only sports team in LA that matters.
In soccer.
I heard it when it came out of my mouth.
LAFC. Hey, we're season ticket holders. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to get a drawers every once in a while, bro.
Georgia Special for me.
What's that?
Georgia Special. That's what
I don't think I've ever had that one.
It's just a chocolate.
Some bougie motherfuckers, all right? I'm happy going to the Thrifties. I had this conversation at work. They're like, I like Keung soon. I said, bro, I don't need the show. It's not Benihana for me.
No, I agree with you, but now it's to the point where I'm gonna fucking suffer no matter what. And I do like drawers. I ever since I started going there, it just goes, bro. There's something about that. They're frozen sodas.
Their marshmallow cream. God.
Yeah, they're frozen sodas. A frozen Coke or a frozen root beer fucking goes, dude.
I've not had that.
I'm trying to think.
You never been to drawers?
I don't think I've ever been to drawers.
Ever?
Hey guys, let's cut this. Let's hold over to drawers and we'll go there. Dude, you gotta go to drawers, bro. Really?
I think I brought you drawers.
If I don't go with you fuckers, who am I gonna go with? I'm going, excuse me, I want one ice cream, please.
No, don't order it like that, bro.
One, sir.
We'll do it, but no. So yeah, every once in a while, I'm gonna have to take one for the team, bro. Well, they're gonna have to take one for me, but yeah, they're gonna have to take one for me because I fucking love drawers, man. Yeah, Cold Stone, I'm whatever with, to be honest with you. Like you're right, a Baskin Robbins will get the job done, a Thrifty will get, but I just can't do it now.
Someone asked me about creamistry.
I mean, ice cream's ice cream.
That's horseshit. I will tell you, I didn't enjoy creamistry at all. You pay that one, you pay for fucking smoke. Dry ice.
These are chemicals. Okay, cool.
And I was like, how much is the motherfucking ice cream? Like, I didn't get that one. And then my family just did the rolling one.
Oh, I know that's new. I don't remember what it's called.
But Mary, my wife, she's
I haven't been there.
That's some bullshit. They give you this much ice cream, but they roll that bitch up in the little flautas full, and then they're like, ta-da, $10.
They lay it out on a cold stone, right?
Yeah,
And then so they flatten it out, and then they roll it up like a fruit roll.
Rollery or rolly, something like that.
I saw that too, and I was like, what is that? And then I saw a picture, and I'm like, I'm not paying $10
rolled
for
ice
that.
cream. Look, it goes down here and it comes out there.
Dude, a good pint from the store gets the job done for me. Like,
yeah.
What I'm saying. You're right. But if I'm gonna suffer, I'm gonna go black and gold probably. Like I'm probably gonna go.
So what is this? It's just ice cream that's
no. So like the black and tan and the black and gold is ice cream, chocolate syrup. This one has peanut butter. They put almonds. They put stuff on it. It's just good.
It's
Black
like a
and
shake?
tan is caramel.
Like a shake or what?
No,
it's like a sundae.
Okay, gotcha.
In a cup. Yeah, I mean that's all it is. It looks like a shake.
And then marshmallow cream on top with some nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Seriously, I think we need to fucking make a trip one of these days. But since John can have some goddamn drawers.
I think he's gonna try it tomorrow.
Doors. Get their taffy.
Their chews are good too.
Their chews are good. They're not.
I've had the chews.
Do you like the chews?
All right.
It depends on the flavor. The peanut butter again.
Listen, you're no Kit Kat.
You like those mini Abba Zabbas?
Yes, dude. I'll take. You know what I fuck up is a big hunk.
Oh,
I'll fuck up a
my
big
mom
hunk.
liked big.
So will my brother. But
like this picture of John Cena that I'm holding up.
Enrique.
Wait, hold on, but I know your brother, and I know he doesn't care, and I know that's why. Does he listen?
I don't know. I think he listened to one the other day and he was like, "That was fucking pretty good." But I was like, "Did I say anything gay in that one?" I don't know.
Actually, now that you mention the LGBT community, hey guys, Scholastic, maker of the Fine trilogy,
And book fairs that steal your kids' money at all schools.
Such as the Midwinter Witch and the Hidden Witch. Really, actually, if you have
Witch Boy was the first
and Witch
one.
Boy is the first book. If you have transgender kids,
How long before Texas doesn't allow those in their schools?
just books at all? I don't know. According to this guy, he never read a book.
It's in the works.
It's been in the works for 20 years.
Interesting. Because didn't they just want to ban? Just on a side topic right now, they wanted to ban mouse at some schools.
Mouse
Banned,
has been banned. Mouse is a really good,
really good, dude.
graphic novel about World War II and the animals, different animals depict different countries in World War II. So the French are frogs, but the mice are Jewish people in this story, and so it's a Pulitzer Prize winning book that they're like,
really good.
I feel uncomfortable with this because then someone's gonna come after me because of my Nazi views.
Where was it banned?
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, do you know why? I'm sorry, I just don't know this out
where?
there. I just because we were talking about it.
Where?
So let me look
got
on my
you.
huge
I got
screen.
you.
Hold on. Steven's up there. But do we know why? I'm more of the why. It's a great story. Like,
Because it makes any book that makes you question your parents or or that tries to change your parents' perception of things, right? If these books start to make you question the way you think, then who are these kids going to come after next? Your parents, their teachers, their congressmen. And so you'd rather have an illiterate mass than, so again, there's the awesome lyric, you don't have to burn books. You just remove them.
just remove them.
Yeah.
Rage Against the Machine. Rage Against the Machine.
So buy banned books.
Yeah, seriously. For heck, I want to go out and buy Mouse now because I don't own it. I read it, but I kind of want to go buy it now, dude.
You know what? It's almost like we're going to have to commit these books to memory because maybe someday they're going to start burning them.
So
Put in a picture of me all disappointed, like, and then I want Kurt Vonnegut right here.
where Tennessee is where you said, Steve?
Yeah, there's a school board in Tennessee that has banned it.
Does it say why? I mean, I understand what you're saying, but I wonder what their excuse was. Did you ever see the lady? The one that, I think it was, I'm not even trying to be stupid. I think it was in Florida or Texas, pretty sure. Where I guess it was a book that says something about anal sex. And she was like, I've never done anal sex. I'll never do anal sex. And there was a guy in the back that was like, oh. But she was pissed about something.
No, wasn't that at our own high school board meeting?
It was not that. But it really wasn't. But I honestly think almost 900% sure that it was Texas. But she was like, but it was just fucking hilarious because like it's just so interesting to see people like do this at board meetings and think like you're that fucking important. But the way she was just like, it talks about anal sex and I've never done it. I'll never do it. And the people in the back were like, oh.
You know,
it was hilarious.
Poor lady.
Yeah,
you mad?
You mad? But it doesn't give it like
So it says, according to a statement, the school board voted to remove the book because of its unnecessary use of profanity and nudity and its depiction of violence and suicide.
In World War II.
When they were taking them naked into these
gas chambers.
Yes.
So they're gonna Schindler. This is not gonna be able to be watched anymore.
No, they're not. Right? There was a huge protest this week outside the Walt Disney Studios. They're like, man, we're gonna get rid of you. We're not gonna. I'm like, thank you. Please don't go to the parks because it's less annoying people.
What are they mad about? No.
Because
the prices?
Because of woke Disney.
Oh, people are mad because of Turning Red, like that kind of the movies are getting too woke or too.
Yeah.
Dude, Turning Red fucking goes.
It was good.
It was so good. But anyway,
really
I haven't seen it.
Oh, you gotta watch it, bro. It's so good. Let your wife and your daughter watch it together, and then they'll get it.
I think they've watched it.
Exactly, bro. Exactly.
It's really good.
How dare you put kids' ideas of periods into my head?
That's what I'm saying. Like, wow.
It's called Turning Red.
But you know what?
How stupid are you?
But there was a coworker at work that was kind of like and talking about it. I was like, bro, I thought it was hilarious. Like, I know what you're talking about. Like, it was funny. Like, I'm glad my daughter watched it with my wife. And I even told my wife, hey, when y'all have that panda fight, I'm gonna make sure that Zion and Ali leave, so y'all can just have it out or whatever. But yeah, I was like, and then I heard some pastor was saying that it was demonic because of the different, like they were doing witchcraft and all this. And I'm like, bro, just because it's not in your book, like there's a lot of people that do certain ceremonies and shit. Like why are you? Like, I don't know. It frustrates me, man. Like. So the other was one of those because it's not in the book, you're gonna shit on that, and they do probably, right? Like I was devil worship and blah blah. Get the fuck out of here, dog! Like just because you don't do it, it's not written down for you to read, doesn't mean it's not that way. Like there was other things out there other than just what you read in one book. But I don't know, it's just frustrating. So there's groups of parents like Walt Disney World and just
it's not even what groups of parents. It's just people that are because they took a stance and said, "Hey, well, that's a whole huge story, right?" They passed some laws in Florida. A lot of teachers are leaving. They're like, how do you want me to tell your kids the truth? He's not even looking at the thing. He's like, oh, show me the clock. Show me the clock. You know,
he'll look at it.
I got it.
Whatever.
We're
He's over here checking out his sports scores.
I am. We're up 2-1 right now.
That's good. How did Tony do?
He actually scored the first one. Did really good yesterday. But anyways, so they've taken their stance on this and
so much so that conservative congressmen, they like want to take away the trademark, not the trademark, but the copyright to Mickey Mouse. So they're like, now Mickey Mouse belongs to everybody and I can make him as racist as I want to be. Ooh, boo, boo, boo. Right here. Boo, 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 boo.
Why does that fool look like Yosemite Sam? And he sounds like it too.
I say, boy.
Wow. No, that's just kind of sad, man.
Before you head out, F. Murray Abraham is the voice. And I think the guy's name that I said is the actor
you know who that
the
is?
Costume.
Salieri.
It's the guy from...
Salieri.
Salieri.
From Amadeus.
Oh. That's why that voice sounds familiar then, maybe. Who's the guy? Where is he from?
He's
that you know?
In Mythic Quest. He's the old man in Mythic Quest.
Oh, he's the old man in Mythic Quest. Okay. I do remember him too.
Not the thing you won the Academy Award for.
He might get one for that too. Maybe like a Golden Globe. Maybe. All right, well, hey, I'm glad you guys had a good time. I'm glad we're ready to rock and roll, and we'll be back after this break. And that was a trailer for Rumble in the Bronx.
First of all, happy birthday, Jackie Chan.
Hey, happy birthday. Yeah, today, Thursday it is. Yes, of course. Happy birthday, man. So, because in celebration of his birthday.
How old is he?
68 years old.
Damn, is he really?
Yeah.
Wow, man. When's the last movie? Yeah, check it out, Stevens. I just wonder when the last movie.
It's recent.
Really?
Yeah.
Does he get down in it too? Interesting. Okay, well, Barca, Rumble the Bronx. Hit him with the back of the box.
Sure thing, buddy. It's not like I'm just vamping for time here.
I can tell you. Hold on. Lots of producer credits.
I'm ready to go.
Oh, my bad.
All right. Hey,
Feel free.
While she's looking for that, guys. Hey.
Good night, Beijing.
Okay.
In 2021.
Wow.
Guys, need a helpful gift in a pinch? Lego. Microfine toys that you should not step with because they hurt like a mother.
They hurt like a motherfucker when you step on them, dude. Lego.
He also has a couple of 2022 movies that are in post-production.
Lego.
Wow.
American movies?
Why the movies gotta be American? Damn, bro.
I'm just wondering if it's something that we're gonna come out.
I don't know if they're American or not. But.
I just wonder when the last movie where he really got down, because he's 68, man. Damn.
Hey, man, he gets down with the underground.
There you go. So, Barca, hit him with the back of the box.
Rumble in the Bronx, 1995. A young man visiting and helping his uncle in New York finds himself forced to fight a street gang and the mob with his martial arts skills, even though New York kind of looks like Vancouver. Just saying. This movie, switch to my other one, it was directed by Stanley Tong. It stars Jackie Chan as, why is it changed it to Long, but it's Keung. Anita Mui as Elaine. Francoise Yip as Nancy. Bill Tung as Uncle Bill. Mark Akerstream as Tony. Gavin Cross as Angelo. And the breakthrough performance in this movie, guys, Morgan Lamb as Little Danny.
Is this kid the ice cream kid from Best of the Best?
Oh, shit. I don't know. Is it?
When was Best of the Best? I forgot.
80 something.
Oh, okay, so it wouldn't be him.
I was gonna say I don't think it's
I don't
him.
know. Maybe if we had some pictures of both of them, we could compare.
All right. Here we go. Enrique, what'd you think of two things? This movie and hovercrafts. Go.
This movie and what?
Hovercrafts.
Oh gosh. I didn't like that part. I didn't like that movie. Okay. I really enjoyed them. I mean, Jackie Chan, it's classic Jackie Chan. It's you get what you're gonna expect out of him in this. Awesome fight scenes, the stunts, all that. You literally see him get injured in one of them when he jumps at the end onto the hovercraft. I immediately saw, I was like, he fucked his ankle up on that one. Like you see it when he landed, and you see it at the end. It was cool. I didn't like it as much as I thought I was gonna like it. The hovercraft thing at the end, I wasn't a fan of.
I need you to do some research on that, Steven.
Whose
hovercraft was it?
I feel like the street gangs were a little bit over the top. The store, I didn't like how it was obvious a set they put in the middle of a parking lot, like in the corner of a parking lot. Like, why couldn't we have just done like an actual store? Like, you know, but
a bodega.
But I guess the way they knocked it down,
they destroy it.
I guess that they couldn't have done that. And on the, if it was a real store, but so that was just little things like that I didn't enjoy. But I mean, it being a Jackie Chan movie, it's fucking awesome. Like he's just so good, and he's fucking ripped in this.
God, boy, he's Jack, dude. Yeah, he's big.
So it was cool. I've had a couple different people tell me this is like one of their favorite Jackie Chan movies ever. So I think I was expecting, I was like really hyped up, going into it. And I was like, oh, this is going to be fucking amazing. And the couple little things like the street gangs kind of like threw me off a little bit. And these little things, The
stereotypical street gang?
Hey.
Goddamn United Nations?
They're a goddamn multicultural band. I mean,
they had all the races.
That was cool, but I think just the way they were dressed and was the audio. So this wasn't an American movie?
No, it's a
Golden Harvest
movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, Raymond Chow, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because
they all speak their own language.
Yeah.
So he's speaking Cantonese, they're speaking English, and then it's dubbed.
And then it's dubbed. Like even the English is dubbed English.
Everything's dubbed.
Yeah. So that was a little.
Every country that they release in is a little bit different. So
okay, so I wonder the people that told you that this is their favorite Jackie Chan movie, if this is where they come into Jackie Chan.
I think it's their first Jackie Chan.
Have they seen Drunken Master? Have they seen Drunken Master 2?
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot more before then, right? But I just wonder if this is, because I also hear people a lot of times, they tell me like, oh, dude, the one with Chris Tucker.
Oh, Rush Hour was really cool, man.
I'm like, bro, no, it's not.
But I mean, they're cool. Rush Hour are cool. But
they're cool. They're a good buddy cop movie. That's cool. But come on, you're saying that's the best Jackie Chan movie?
Yeah, because I think obviously if you guys listen to this, you guys know I love Teen Wolf. So like I could probably say that's my favorite Michael J. Fox movie. But
is that controversial?
But Back to the Future.
Oh, Back to the Future. I forgot about that. What else does he have? Back to the Future. I mean, I know he has like Doc Holliday.
Hollywood.
Secret of My Success.
Damn, Steven said that with some like conviction. I don't fucking wish he was talking about it.
It's different.
That movie?
Facts of Life.
Well, but I'm not.
Wait, that's not. Wait, which one? Hold on.
That's George Clooney, bro.
Growing Pains? No, fuck. Which one is his?
His is Family Time.
Well, they're thinking about that, guys. Bandai. Mandalorian figures.
So
Super
he's
dude.
obviously not at the same level as Jackie Chan, but I'm just saying there is something to when you watch something when you're that young and it just
it's your first one.
It's literally the reason why we do this podcast.
Yeah, it's like you just have that. Like The Wizard for me, like that's not a great movie, but I fucking love that movie, and I can watch it over and over and over.
How dare you? What?
That's Fred Savage at his best.
I know.
It was that and Little Monsters.
Little Monsters. Holy shit! All right, guys, well, let's get into this movie because let's get into this movie. All right, first off, we see Golden Harvest. Boom.
Yep.
I mean, we're good to go. Jackie lands in the U.S. they do a point to show you that fucking plane for a minute too. Like
they focus on the tires when it lands for some reason.
They had a lot of stock film of a plane and they used it. He lands in the U.S. He right away, like they waste no time. We get to the market. It's in the Bronx, right?
Yeah. So first of all, he lands in New York. I'm assuming Ninja Turtles cleaned up New York a little bit, and this is like a sequel to Ninja Turtles.
Right. Not as dirty.
Not as dirty, but still, there's rampant gangs and crimes.
Yes, there is.
Also, I don't know why they land at JFK and not LaGuardia if they're going into the city.
Tell them.
Give them the geography. Let them know about it.
Let them know.
So we get into the uncle's apartment. The uncle's been in the U.S. for 30 years. He misses his family.
Yeah.
We see a picture of Jackie Chan's dad, who was a champ street fighter, right? Of some sort. We don't really get too much backstory, but that. Then we get what might have been my favorite fucking part of this whole goddamn movie, to be honest with you. We see Jackie work on that wooden dummy. He's so fucking fast. Like, I don't think I've enjoyed his speed as much when I saw him work that dummy. I was like, was that sped up or was that him?
I think that's him.
God damn, he was fast on that wooden dummy, dude. Like, it was really, really cool to see him on that. We meet your favorite character in this movie.
That's right. We have another Danny in this movie.
Oh shit, there is another Danny in this movie. Explain Danny to him. What's this Danny all about?
Danny is a special needs kid who only goes to school once in this entire movie.
That was Friday, and then the other 2 days are
Saturday and Sunday. All right.
Wow.
It's a 3-day movie. 3-day movie for this.
Because they did have the wedding the next day.
Mm-hmm.
He showed up at that fight right at the end of that. He got there right on time. Okay. So,
or maybe it was spring break.
All right, Barker, this is what we bring you in for. What video game player did he hand that kid?
He gives him a Game Gear, a Sega Game Gear with no video game in it.
That's right.
So he plays the entire time.
And that other kid was super nice. He was like strapping that boy into the van, to the bus or whatever. And I'm like, I noticed the back. I'm like, that shit's empty, dog.
Yeah.
You gave the kid a toy with no battery. He's like, that's a fuck. What an asshole ass move, Jackie. That's why you get your ass kicked later. But it's all good. So then he gets to the store. He thinks he meets his new aunt, right?
Yep.
No. And then we get the most over the top kiss and like, I'm your aunt. Mm-hmm. Like it's kind of harsh, bro.
Hey, that's a lot of sugar she's giving people.
It is, and we get that. They play off of the whole thing that she's black and her uncle's Asian or whatever. They go off of that whole thing. We meet that there's new buyers. Who's one of those potential buyers, Barca?
That's Anita Mui.
Who is from?
She is Jackie Chan's mom in Drunken Master 2.
Yeah, she is. My favorite part of Drunken Master 2 is back, guys. And it's so funny because just the fact that she's like his, even though she was his age before, but like now I'm like, oh, okay, this is his love. Well, kind of like his love interest.
Is it? Because
for a little bit, you don't think for a little bit he's feeling her?
No, she's feeling him when she gets saved. Because then she's like, oh.
Okay. All right. Okay. But she was feeling him, not the other way around. Okay.
Yes.
But it was cool to see her. We have the whole gag with the window / the whole thing. It's what is that? A two-way window? What is that called? A one-way, two-way?
It's a one-way.
One-way. Yeah.
It would be a one-way.
Yeah, because you can only see one way. I see what you did there.
It's a two-way window? Or Jimmy just window?
A regular window. Is that what those are? Two ways? Okay, there we go. So you mean a regular one? All right. So we got a one way. We see the whole gag with him picking his nose, flexing the whole thing. She's loving it, enjoying it. At that point in time, like I said, it kind of goes fast. My favorite thing before the wedding is we get to see Jackie in a onesie.
Yeah, man, I want that. MeUndies, make her a fun underwear like the Star Wars underwear, or the Batman underwear that Ivan is wearing. MeUndies. We need a onesie.
Yeah, dude, that onesie is
they
legit.
have rompers.
But it's not even a romper because romper's supposed to be a little loose. It's a onesie.
It's an underwear onesie.
That shit has clips at the bottom of that bitch. Like, I know it does. Like, that's how he puts it on. He clips it at the bottom because that shit is a straight onesie. And he wears it multiple times in this movie. Like, they make you a point to show it to you in this movie. Because there's a part where he's exercising and doing like handstand push-ups. He's back in that fucking onesie. And he even runs the change when I think he thinks it's his aunt showing up, right?
Yeah.
Oh, no, it is. His aunt and his uncle show up before they go to the honeymoon.
They come in to say goodbye.
And he like runs off and they're like, he's with a lady. Like, or whatever. But before that, we get him in a onesie. We see that we have a street racing scene. Let's go to our street racing expert. Enrique, what'd you think about the dirt bike street racing scene?
Total Fast and Furious. First one vibes when they first Dominic Toretto and Brian O'Connor first race. I mean, total vibes.
Total vibes of it.
Except they were in motorcycles. They were in dirt bikes.
This race is you race down the street
and you turn around and you got to come
back on the cars
over the cars
and
like monster trucks.
And Jackie Chan has to save this car that the uncle kind of got on the down low from a friend that belonged to a very rich client, which looked almost like a Rolls Royce limousine.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
Okay, guys. Breaking news: Sonic 2 is awesome. All right, that's it.
All right, here we go back. All right. Well, Sonic 1 was awesome, so that's cool. So he jumps down, and right before she's gonna like basically break that car up, this character that we don't know who it is as of right now, loses a race. He whatever, blah blah, and then we kind of cut to then the wedding after that. But we do actually get told of her because we hear that Danny has a sister, but she never pays any attention to him.
Yes.
And that's what the uncle says, right? So we know it's her. So we have a wedding scene. I really enjoyed the background dancers for the little bit of part of dancing there was, because there was a white guy getting it in the back, bro. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I mean, he was killing the game in the back during the wedding. There was just one guy that was just he was just getting it, dude. It was awesome. And then we go back to this Jackie Chan is working out bit, and he's in that onesie. They're showing you the goods. And this is where it kind of starts picking up, because we find out that the uncle leaves for the honeymoon.
Yeah.
He leaves Jackie. Make sure, hey, Jackie, can you get these papers over to it's like the final papers that we need. Make sure you take it over to the store. Help out with anything. This room is yours. They think he's out there fucking because they're like, he's got a lady in there. Tee.
So I have a question.
Okay.
Did the uncle sell 100% of the store, or did he take on investors? Was she an investor?
No, I think
what was going on
with the store.
I think he was for retirement purposes, right?
Yes, and then Jackie agreed to help her out for the rest of the week.
Yes, that's exactly what I thought. Like for the wedding, and I'm staying for the week. I'll help you out for the week.
Yeah,
that's what I took it as too. Yeah, he's out the game. So then, this is where we meet our first UN of thugs. This is where we get the whole UN coming in. We have what was his name in the movie? Such an asshat. Oh, I forgot the guy. This character's name.
The main guy, Angelo.
Angelo. Thank you very much. So we have Angelo opening juices and drinking them like an asshole.
Yeah.
And
just trying them out.
Yeah.
Tasting.
Yeah, basically. And then stealing stuff or whatever, And of course, because of our one-way mirror, Jackie kind of sees the whole thing, and actually, no. Well, both of them, not just Jackie. They both see the whole thing, and she says that she's gonna take care of it, right? She's got this. Don't worry about it. And the moment she freaking kind of questions him about it, he loses his shit, right? And then we kind of get our first fight scene after that. Question: have you guys ever been around somebody who got caught stealing, or you yourself got caught stealing when you were younger? Hopefully not now. No, I don't think I've ever been around that either.
Mm-mm.
No. But if I get man, make sure nobody takes it. I was trying to think about that. I was like, have I ever been around? Dude, my wife has crazy stories because she used to work at a shoe store. So
she was in retail for a while.
Yeah, they would go hard after people. And I'm like, you don't own this company. I'd be like, cool, bro. Have fun with those shoes. Fuck that. Well, anyways, but Jackie doesn't play that shit. Nope. Jackie gets into, like I said, probably his first fight scene of the movie. What do you guys think about this fight scene? What do you think about Jackie kicking ass already at the beginning?
So I think this movie does something a little different. Well, actually, no. I was going to say, because usually Jackie Chan gets his ass kicked and then he comes back. But he usually starts off with some sort of action sequence. Mm-hmm. So I guess this is the action sequence that we see that, he's trained, he's got these skills, and he disposes of these bad guys super quick.
Okay.
And in a very Jackie Chan way, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He beats up a white guy, a black guy, a Latino guy. He went through the whole bag of skills. I think was there something else? Another Asian guy, right?
It
was a little bit because he spoke Cantonese also.
He makes him apologize.
Yeah, he does. So he gets the whole group. So then he's going. Then we have this is where the little romantic scene, where they're closing the gate on the store, and she's kind of like, okay, so she's falling for him, not the other way around. Mm-hmm. Interesting. So he didn't feel her at all throughout the movie?
No.
I think he would. No, not really.
Okay. All right. So then he's walking home. You know, a lady tells him, hey, a streetwalker tells him, hey, you want a good time? But like, you know, whatever. And he's just like, no. Right, baby. Maybe.
Oh, maybe, but no,
And then-
not right now.
Not right now.
It's not working so good.
So then we see these two guys pick up a girl. They look like they're kidnapping her. Jackie Bean, the awesome guy that he is, follows these people into an alleyway. He saves the lady, but then the lady kicks him right in the crotch.
Yep.
Then we find out it's a trap.
It's a trap.
And we get a lot of badass Jackie running, fighting. Like it jumping stuff, climbing stuff like he always does. Fucking looks cool as shit.
Yeah.
But gets trapped in the corner. What happens when he gets to that corner, Burger?
Well, he's at the end of an alley and Angelo wants to shoot him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Angelo goes hard.
Yeah, and he's like, hey, man. They're like, no, let's go get our baseball bats. And we're like, okay.
Batter up.
This
Yeah.
was weird. Yeah. This,
And then we're going to, so they toss bottles into the air, hit him with the baseball bat, which you would think would hit him, break them then.
I would imagine that if I swang and hit a bottle, it would break before it got to the wall.
But not these
it
bottles.
would break instantly as
Right?
soon as you hit it.
The bottles get launched through the air. Jackie is cornered,
Yeah.
right back to the wall, and the bottles start smashing all around them. And so they start slowly cutting at his face, at his neck, at his arms. And they throw so many that he gets overwhelmed and he's on the floor. And
He's bleeding all over the
All
place.
over the place.
And then Angelo is all right, now I'm going to shoot you. And they're like, what are you doing, bro? Like, we're having some fun and just throwing these bottles at this dude.
Or just some street tough.
Yeah, why are you
Relax.
trying to kill him?
Yeah.
And then he's like, shut up. And he hits a girl.
Yeah.
And then they're like, respect to this game. They're like, hey, what are you doing, you jerk?
They did.
Right?
They did. They
You went
did.
to ladies.
Yeah, they did. Mhm.
This was an odd scene. It was super weird.
And he didn't like it in the movie because it's too bloody. He thought it wasn't appropriate for kids.
Jackie didn't.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. So then why did he... Who directed this? Is
Stanley Tonk.
Oh, interesting. So then, it's a funny game. I don't know what they do necessarily, because then when
They
we see their
cause
hideout,
lots of damage to things.
but then their hideout. Okay, well, we'll get
Are
there.
these Foot Clan soldiers that grew up?
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking
kinda-
about. Their fucking hangout felt like the Foot Clan
Yeah.
place.
Yeah. They did.
Right?
They did.
Pinball machines.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
So
You've never been part of a gang. You don't know what the hangouts are like. They're all
Okay,
like that.
I agree with you 100%. I was doing the gang members' homework, but trust me, I know that their fucking hangouts don't look like this. All right?
Are you
'Cause
sure?
I am 100% sure because most of their fucking hangouts were right outside their goddamn houses. All right. Oh, hey, what's up, dog? You still here? All right, bro. Just drive through the neighborhood. Like, you're fucking 40. So yeah, dude. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it's weird that they have these hangouts. But anyways, okay.
So during the scene, the whole time, I'm thinking, how is he gonna get out of this?
Because there's no way.
'Cause
I thought he was
figured-
gonna climb up something at one point.
Well,
is what
I figured they're gonna rush him and he's gonna fucking kick everyone's ass and whatever, just like what you expect. So then the bottle thing starts happening. I'm like, well, okay, because
At least the bottle thing caught you off guard. It was something new.
it was something new. But then it was weird because the bottles would have broken, like if you're hitting him with a bat. And then they were hitting him off the top of Angelo's, like they were putting on top of his neck.
it's T-ball, what?
Yeah, that
You've
was
never T-balled off a person?
dude. I would have fucking hit that dude's
So
head.
then you start seeing the little cuts on him, and
Yeah.
then like after a while, it's like he's like full fucking got
He's full
beat
passion of
up.
Christ.
yeah.
Damn,
Yeah.
nice. Yes,
And
he is.
then you're like, well, fuck, he's done.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck? And then they start. Then the girl gets hit, and they start
Yeah.
arguing, and they're like, let's like, what happened? Like
They say, hey, you know what, motherfucker? We do a lot of things, but hitting women, not in this.
That's not
fucking
what we
game,
do,
all right?
So did the guy run away and
They all
chase
ran away.
him, or
They all ran away.
They're like, we're
They're
out of
"Hey, get the
here.
fuck- bro. Angelo, you're a dick. Which Angelo
we're outta
was a
here.
douche.
Yeah.
he was a douche? Yeah.
So they leave him there, but then we cut to the girl getting home. And he shows up fucking out of nowhere. And he's like, ugh. And he's just like,
Yeah.
and I'm like, wait, what the fuck? And he looks like he just got fucking mauled by a bear.
Like bottles broke all over his head. at
Yeah,
the
okay,
time.
but all right. I'm just gonna say that if you hit, first off, bottles ain't gonna get into the wall if you did that with the regular baseball bat.
Maybe they were rubber bats.
If he fucking just does this on the ground, what the fuck happens to him?
Unless the bottles are hitting him directly, they
None of them hit him directly.
Yeah, because they're not. It was
towards the last part, yeah. Like at the
They're hitting
beginning,
his
no.
body.
But when they start hitting like 3 at a time or whatever, they start to hit him a little bit.
Curl up in the fucking ball, Jackie.
That's not what Jackie does.
Yeah, Jackie takes it. Jackie takes it. Well, he shows up. And oh my God, my boy has one of my favorite lines tonight. Is that your sister? She's 21 and she's pretty. Like, this kid's out there sliding his sister's cooch, bro. Like he's trying to get her married.
he gave him a look too. When he said that.
Yeah. You down? First off, she's 21 allegedly. Jackie's 85 years old in this fucking movie. Like
Jackie was 40.
He was 40.
Yeah, he looks old, bro. Not old, but I'm saying older than her. And I don't even think she's 21. What age was a female artist? She's 36. You know what I mean? Like, I'm going to be fucking... What age?
In a row?
In a row.
Have we seen her, by the way, anywhere else on anything?
In my dreams.
In a cage. In a cage, bro. That was a bad... That cage dance scene...
We'll get to the tiger dance.
Okay, because that shit... Okay, anyways, all right, so we'll get there. So, why is he undressed?
Because she took it... Because she, she wants to see what... Maybe she won't... That's... So it wasn't a big surprise to me when she's like, "Oh, I saw what he brings to the show."
Because
she undressed
naked for some reason.
Yeah.
Why?
She took
She had to clean them up. She cleaned them up.
Bro, there's glass everywhere. All right, there's
She
glass
cleaned them
everywhere.
up.
She
She
got to
gave
like,
them?
"Oh, hold on, let me see if there's glass on your wiener. Clean that off."
Let me blow it off real quick.
She's about 23 when the movie comes out, so she's probably about 21
Damn,
when they film
Jackie.
it.
Maybe that's why I thought it was more appropriate for him to like the store lady than fucking the young tiger dancer. We'll get there. So then there's a... Oh my God, the bike chase to the fucking bouncy ball truck. They're basically looking for him now.
Yeah, so
The street gang, right?
Jackie's walking to the market. He's having a good day.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden, they're like, wait, he gets attacked again, right?
Yeah. they chase him down.
Yes. And look, it's an excuse to get Jackie Chan running away from dirt bikes, jumping over them, jumping under them, jumping into a car.
Yep.
And doing a reverse splits.
Doing a reverse splits on the sunroof to into the car to all that. It fucking looked amazing. Yeah, it looked really badass. And I'm like thinking, dude, his crotch could have got exploded if that went wrong.
Yeah,
Like,
so he's jumping out of harm's way. He makes it to a car garage. And you're like, all right, well, they can't get him here. Well, guess what? The biker gang shows up. So then he starts being people left and right. Jackie he climbs up the side of the garage and then decides to hide in a truck. While these guys are looking for him, and then we get the jerk driver's like, hey, like he sees these weirdos outside his truck, and he's like, hey man, what are you doing inside my truck? And he gets out, and they're like, oh, he's inside the truck.
And it's those balls that used to be at your local Safeway, Vaughn's, whatever you used to shop, and it was in that big fucking
Those
plastic
little
crate.
dollar ball,
And you used to
dollar
get them and fuck
plastic
with them, and
ones.
your mom would be pissed.
It's
and then you put
Kiko's
it back.
ball.
Yeah, dude. Oh, I used to fucking love those balls when I was at the store, dude. Never got to take one home. But I played the shit out of them at the store, though. I never got to take one home. And, well, the driver gets his fucking due because they throw that fucking car off the parking garage.
Yes.
And bouncy balls are everywhere. Like, they could have murdered people. This gang is interesting. Right?
That's what
They
I'm
don't hit
saying.
ladies,
Like
but
they
they
just
will
cause
murder the shit out of
damage.
you.
They don't care.
It's weird. Then we get okay, you're telling me Jackie Chan jumps that shit?
Yes.
Wow.
I also think that
There's precautions at the bottom, maybe?
bro, no, probably not. No. The lens that they're using is making things look
Okay.
further away than it is.
Okay.
So yes, he's jumping over an alleyway.
But it might not be that big of a looking at, like
No.
as it looks in the thing. That's
And
still
he's going
fucking scary
from
as
he's
fuck,
going from
bro.
a higher spot to a lower spot.
Yeah, but shit, bro. That looks badass. It just looks fucking cool. That's a great stunt. Oh, I don't think Enrique believes that he jumped that alleyway. You're not believing it?
I
Enrique?
do believe it. No, I do believe it. I'm just picturing it not very big and not very tall. If you know what I mean, because
They look for something that was
Well, I'm
a
trying
little
to
more
remember
manageable.
if we actually see the bottom of the.
we don't.
We don't.
So maybe there are pads down there.
Maybe.
Fucking A. That's still
Or
bad.
you know what?
Even
boxes-
still, if he misses, he's falling
he's falling on the
that
boxes.
height.
And it
Yeah.
hurts. But we've seen Jackie Chan slide down 5 stories.
Maybe
on
there's
a pole.
not, bro, because he fucking as light bulbs are exploding everywhere around him. So like, fuck it, bro. Who knows and shit. Okay, amazing though. Then this movie gets kind of weak. Oh, first off, runtime on this movie. Holy shit, it's 130 or 120 something. Might this be the shortest movie?
125, I think.
129.
It is 127.
127.
It is now officially the shortest movie we watched. Is it not?
No.
Wasn't there something 85?
Oh, okay. Well, it's up there. It's top
It's
3
close,
for sure, right?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So then it takes a weird turn. We see a diamond deal going down
Yes.
between
Yeah.
between 2 groups. One group has the diamonds, the other has the money, but they're like, I'm not bringing you all the diamonds to you, bring me the money. I really felt like I took 3 naps during this movie, but I didn't. We cut away from that. Do we ever see it go wrong?
No, we see them show the money. So
Exactly.
the people with the diamonds end up showing all the diamonds. So because he's asking for all the money, they show him the suitcase,
Exactly.
a briefcase full of money,
Mhm.
and then
it cuts.
and then it cuts. And then there's a car accident.
Exactly. But we do not see the deal go wrong, is what I'm saying, I guess, right?
No, we see that the gang is hanging out in front of the. No. We
Okay.
see the gang is hanging out in front of the apartment. Then we see the purple Cadillac again. And
it is a purple Cadillac.
Jackie Chan is now pushing Danny in his chair.
Yes.
And then the Cadillac crashes right in front of them.
Yep.
Then the gang starts
So
stealing
they have the
stuff.
money.
They have
the money.
So, okay. Zion and I rewound it a few times. Were those guys in the car shot? Is that what they had a crash for a reason, right? Because he even said, Dad, they're shot. I'm like, no, they're not. They got that in the car accident. He's like, look at them. It looks like they're shot. I'm like, well, yeah, why would they have crashed?
Did the other group?
Shoot them, right?
No, but did they run into them to cause the accident?
No,
No.
we don't see that. We just
So what caused the accident? It was just
That's what I'm saying. I think they were shot.
guys. Impaired driving is drunk driving. Come on,
You're saying they were impaired for some reason?
they were high as a kite.
Because we don't see it. So it's what's interesting.
so
I
it was
didn't
an
know.
accident.
Oh, or they were shot and they crashed.
So then the other group was like, oh shit, let's go get our money.
Exactly. Right? And they also throw a grenade in that bitch. But before they do that,
You've literally spent 4 minutes on something that was 20
I know.
seconds.
but okay, Stevens, was it a goddamn accident or were they shot? Answer the
I'm
question,
rewatching it right now. Hold on.
Let us know, because that's the thing. I was so confused by it. There's like 2 parts of this movie where I was like, what the flying fuck just happened?
Steven
It's
is
this,
like, move the fuck along.
back
I'm
to
tired
this accident.
today.
Now,
This has nothing to do with the rest of the movie.
by the turn radius, I'm thinking he was going like 30 miles per hour.
Now he went to turn radius. He went to
I think he was
radius.
at 30 miles per hour. I don't know. That could have been anything. So,
They are shot.
yeah, okay. So that makes more sense. That makes fucking
And that
sense.
caused the accident?
So
They're
they're shot and they're getting away.
Yes.
They crash into the building.
Boom.
Okay.
Then the bad guys are like, all right, let's go get our diamonds or money or whatever.
But Angelo's sneaky little ass gets the diamonds before they can get them.
yes.
And then they fucking grab the money and blow the fuck up out of the car.
Yes.
Wait, but they also had the money in there.
Maybe that's what caused the shooting. They try to jack him because remember he goes, I'm going to go get the rest of the diamonds.
Oh,
He only shows him one at the, in
Yeah.
the thing. That's what it is. So he tried to bamboozle the motherfucker. And
So they were
went up.
trying to get away with the money
And the
then
diamonds.
and that's why they got
They
shot.
got shot up. All right. Thank you.
Is that what
Thank
you're
you,
seeing?
Stevens.
Is that what
what
you're
you
seeing?
think, Stevens? Should we go back through this again
No,
just
I
to make
think
sure?
that- I think
Can we
that works.
can we put a poster up with lines drawn to everything and figure out shit out? Okay. So, anyways, here we go. Then we get there's a chase scene. They're chasing Angelo. He's a bitch. He hides the diamonds in the little kid's like seating pad, right? Like the pad he has for his wheelchair. Jackie grabs a kid off the wheelchair and kind of takes him in and just carries him into the apartment to save him. You know, people get out of there because the cops are coming finally. Fucking cops take forever. God damn, the cops take forever to fucking show up.
It's New York.
That's what I'm saying. So then we get that little touching scene where the brother's talking about his sister. And again, this was quick too. Because of that scene, the sister decides,
She's good.
I'm out the game.
Yeah.
And she had seen Jackie Chan's wiener already.
50-50?
That's a
You
good
know.
point.
50% wiener, 50%.
He's like, you know what? This guy's actually a good guy, and I'm the one that's doing wrong.
Okay. And the little brother talking about how much he loves her. She's in tears. Yada, 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 blah, blah. Do we ever find out what happens to the parents?
They were killed by the gangsters.
By the gangsters. Okay. So then the bad guys, the second set of bad guys, I don't know what to even call these guys, the FBI, as they call themselves, are looking for the diamonds. At the same time, the sister bought him a new seating pad.
A new pillow.
So they throw the old pad or the old pillow with the diamonds underneath the like little couch she had, little futon she had going on. He's now using his new pad. And Barca, I might have missed something, but I'm trying to get here. Nancy's a dancer.
Oh, she's the best dancer.
Where does she work at?
So someone on the internet called this a strip club. It is not a strip club.
It's a club, right?
Yes, it's like a Las Vegas style club where you've got go-go dancers. So she's a go-go dancer who, dances in her underwear.
For money?
Yes, but they're not throwing it at her.
Okay.
No.
Gotcha.
She's dancing
She's
on
the
an hourly rate.
entertainment.
She's inside.
It's like the go-go girl.
She's inside one cage, inside of a larger cage that has a tiger in there.
Yes.
I missed that.
Oh, yeah.
I missed the cage.
You're too busy looking at her, bro.
I missed the cage inside the cage.
Yes. There was a globe cage inside of a square cage because the square cage had the tiger.
Yep.
And she was dancing like every single hard rock dance girl in videos that really didn't know how to dance. They had like one hip movement and that was all they could really do. Like
They got hired for their looks.
That's
Yes.
all. Hey, that's all I needed.
You just need the one move?
Yeah.
You don't need all these fancy tricks?
Nope.
like whatever it is.
I need 2 hip moves. In and out. That's it.
That's it.
That's all I need.
So it's a fucking weird ass club. Then she gets off. All right. Like she's done dancing.
Yeah.
Jackie's there, sports coat and all. And he's hanging out at the club.
Well, he
And-
shows up and they give each other the look.
Yeah.
I feel like
That's
she
true.
invited him to the. It's
Yeah,
like,
that's what I
hey,
thought too, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a dancer, and he's like, "Oh, you dance really good with a tiger." And she's like, "Yeah, me and the tiger, we go back."
We go way back.
So then the ex-boyfriend, I guess I'm assuming now it's an ex-boyfriend, right? Sees him, he's pissed off.
I don't even think the girl broke up with him.
No, yeah.
She's like, "Guess what? Boom, Jackie Chan now."
That's a fucked up move, bro.
Yeah.
That's a fucked up move. I mean, people get slapped for less nowadays. So that's crazy. So then we have a kiss scene between Jackie and this girl.
Yeah. All right.
Let's do it again.
No.
We have a kiss scene between Jackie and this girl.
Yeah.
Did you guys feel the chemistry in the kiss scene?
Bro, I felt it all.
No.
No.
I felt something
It moved?
deep inside of me.
This is almost American Ninja style.
Not that bad.
No?
No, but it wasn't good.
What's been the most chemistry we've had between a male and a female? On one of our movies.
Jean-Claude Van Damme and
No. In The Reporter?
no, and the other girl,
We've
the one he dances with.
Show that Mark. Get up and dance. Get up and dance.
We can do a clip right now.
What would be the most? Oh, it had to be like Hero or like not Hero, but like Hero maybe, right? Between like yeah, come on now. It's Hero. It's a couple that kills themselves at the same time.
It's
what would
good
be?
there.
Oh, in the
Yeah.
desert.
Good there.
Yeah,
In the desert.
That's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. Like what else?
Isn't Shang-Chi better chemistry?
Hey.
And they're not a romantic thing
Bro,
yet,
keep
but
my
I do like
wife's
their
name
chemistry.
out of your
Out your
mouth. Her name is Maggie Chung.
keep Maddie Chuck's name out
Out
your
your-
fucking mouth. Okay, but really, wouldn't that be the most? I see what you're saying about Shang-Chi. That is chemistry, but that's not romantic chemistry.
Ooh,
No,
Yeah.
Miss-
that's what I was saying. It's
Miss
not-
Orchid and the black. I was gonna call him the Black Dragon. He's not the Black Dragon.
Yes.
Black
I know which
Mask.
one. Black Mask. That was a good one. RZA and his girl. I felt that a little bit more on this.
Yeah, when you go, hey, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Oh.
Dirty.
Black Dynamite and the Hose.
All right, there it is. Boom. There you go, Steve's number one.
Good job,
Black
Steve.
Dynamite and them hoes, man. Black Dynamite and them hoes. Black Dynamite and Justice. You know, right?
Steven
Cream
said
corn
Black
and
Dynamite
perm
and
stuff in his
them
hair. Yeah, Black Dynamite and Kung Fu Time. Like Black Dynamite had a lot of loves in that fucking movie. All right,
There's a lot of chemistry.
a lot of chemistry in that movie, dude. For God's sakes, he's got so much chemistry. He's handling 3 women at the same time, bro. Like that's how much chemistry.
That's what I'm
he has.
saying.
No, that was awesome. So then, the thugs go and mess up the store. I mean, they fucked that store up.
Yeah.
They fucked it up.
They completely fucked that store up.
That
For
was
what reason too? Like
That was
because he worked there.
Damn.
They
Yeah.
think he
But,
works there, right? They think he
not
owns
like-
it.
it was a little extreme for sure.
like, come on.
Hey, you know what made him do it?
Oh, that's
Love,
bullshit.
love makes you do crazy
That's
things.
bullshit.
Like you said, I'm a protector.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, their MO is just to cause thousands and thousands of
steal
dollars.
chocolate
When that
bars.
guy interviewed the main guy, he's like, I'm a protector of my family. Love make you do crazy things. You know what makes you do crazy things? Fucking crazy. Yeah, like, there you go. That's usually number one. So they fuck up the store.
But
Then
explain what they do. Talk about what they actually do to this store.
they just beat the flying, like they do everything to the store.
Everything. The windows get broken. The fridges get broken.
They're beating
Oh,
the
this-
shit.
I'm thinking
oh,
of-
not that.
we're
Oh,
not
not
there
there
yet.
yet. Hold on. No, because you're forgetting the fucking wood chipper scene. Holy, what
Yes.
the fuck
Oh,
is
yeah.
that?
Yeah.
That's the real bad guys.
Those
But-
are the bad guys. Yeah.
Jackie
Those
Chan
are
was
the
worried
bad
about him
guys.
being cut up. That wood chipper scene came out of nowhere, bro. So while
Second time we see bodies in a bag.
Oh, yeah.
But this time we actually
At least it's right away.
So
Not a year later.
as they're fucking the store up, there's two of the UN gangsters outside, and they're breaking like the windows. And this car pulls up and just yanks them. It
Yep.
kind of yanks them comically, very Ninja Turtle like. Like you ain't something like, oh, they're gonna rough these kids up. Fuck that. Cut to a goddamn wood chipper, and they put one of these motherfuckers in there.
Yeah. Where the diamonds? I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah. Then Jackie gets to the store and he's like, fuck this bullshit, man. I'm finding these thugs. I'm pissed. He goes to their hangout because
Well, we have a scene with him and Anita.
okay, explain that scene. What happens in that scene?
And I think Anita is disappointed because he wasn't there to save her again.
Mhm.
Again. These ladies, man, they be crazy.
Ladies be crazy.
These ladies be crazy.
Ladies
They
be
shop
crazy.
it.
Then they be shopping. And then then
But more than anything, I feel like this is where she thought they had a connection. And he's like, nah, man. And she's like, you're dating the gangster's girlfriend?
Mhm.
And I'm right here?
I'm like, and I was like, bro, you ain't dancing with no tiger, homegirl. Like, let's
Seriously.
be real. Like, you
I see a
her?
girl dance with the tiger,
Yeah.
and then she's into me. I'm like, wow.
That's what it takes. That's what
Yes.
it takes. So, then he's like, fuck it, I'm pissed now. He goes and gets his girl knows where
Well,
the
she
hangout
killed
is.
some. She's like, if you would have been here, this wouldn't have happened. And I'm like, probably would have got my ass kicked again.
So then they go to the hideout, and this is my favorite fight scene.
That's
of the whole movie.
yes. This is
Jackie Chan.
this and the hovercraft are the make this movie.
There's so much Jackie in this fucking scene. The shopping cart, the pinball machines, the fucking the different
refrigerator.
weapons, the ski, the long ski.
Yeah.
Like just fuck again, guys. If you don't watch this movie, first off, watch it because fucking Jackie does Jackie, but he kicks ass. Just fucking kicks ass in this fucking thing, dude. It's so cool. So I really enjoyed the scene thoroughly. And then it ends in a Jackie kind of like spitting game to these guys and tells them like, I hope that next time we meet, we're drinking tea. And the guy's like, what does he mean by that? He's like, I think he actually means it.
Well, the thing is, the interesting thing is that in this is that Jackie Chan beats the entire gang and he beats the leader. And the
He
leader's
beats the leader very easily, I might add, too.
But what I'm getting to is that the leader's not, well, next time I'm going to kill you is like, hey, you know what? Respect. All right. You got me. Cool. And he accepts his loss, right? Where other movies would be like, well, next time it's going to be worse.
It was kind of interesting to like, I'm like, is Jackie trying to be like I defeated the gang, but then I turned them good? I don't know. This fucking gang was weird from the get, so I don't understand what the fuck is happening. But I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
I guess it just didn't hit like Hero or like Fearless. Sorry, where they have that tea scene and like that. I'm like, okay, it's two fucking warriors, whatever. But I thought he was trying to have kind of like a moment. And I was just kind of like, but then
It seemed like they were giving you little nuggets throughout with the gang where they're like, they're not as bad. Like
they're just some rapscallions.
Yeah.
They're just, they're not bad.
They're just kids.
Yeah.
Getting their wiggles out.
But they're all like 37.
Yeah. But
Okay, so then it gets fucking real because homeboy comes in with a bag.
why did he carry these bags?
you don't leave a man behind, bro.
Ain't nobody gonna believe you about that wood chipper, dog. I'll be like, get the fuck out of here. But you show him a fucking bag. Like, I'm believing you about that fucking wood chipper now. So he brings him in.
When was Fargo?
Oh, are you thinking
Because that
Fargo?
was Because that was around the same time, right? Fargo was.
Check it
Because
out.
that was wood chipper.
Ah, that's true. Fargo still did from on the Bronx.
Yes, it did. But like
Or
nobody saw
other
this
way
movie.
around is what I'm wondering.
It was.
Oh, Fargo was 96.
This was 97?
This was
This is
95.
95. Oh, fucking Fargo, bro.
And
Stealing shit
Fargo
from
then
man.
wins the Academy Award. Come on.
Mhm. Maybe
Come
this
on.
should have won the Academy
That's
Award.
right.
No, gotta
It
tell you.
shouldn't have.
If somebody would said something about Jackie's wife, would have fucked him up. So then, Jackie calls the FBI, which he thinks is FBI, but it's the other gang. But this is a real gang.
So the mob.
It's like the mafia.
The mob shows up
Yeah.
and they beat the hell out of these guys.
Mm-hmm.
I love that they have Uzis, right? Straight 90s. We all got Uzis.
Yeah, Chuck Norris fucking would have had like 13 Uzis in this bitch, man. You know, and he gets down with those Uzis. So okay, they beat the fuck out of Jackie, right? And then this leads to a scene in the apartment, where Jackie is like they're trapped, but then Jackie finds the diamonds. Then Jackie gets untrapped, and he figures out what's going on. That was a cool little fight scene too, though. The whole helmet thing where the kid helps him and the girl helps him. It was fun. It was a cool little fight scene.
So we get that Jackie Chan comedy.
Yeah, and they throw that kid around. They have two fucks about his
poor
legs.
little
They're
kid,
like,
man.
bitch! And they're just throwing his ass around. Poor kid, you know, all that's going down. So then he goes to the store. What happens to that store, Enrique?
I mean, they hook on to with chains in a big ass fucking truck.
It's just a regular tow truck. Don't make it seem like it's a fucking,
Well,
isn't it?
it's like I don't know what you call them, but it's like
That shit ain't Gravedigger pulling that bitch or anything like that. It's just
it's like
regular.
a big dump truck, you know, kind of.
All right. Uh-huh.
And I don't know where they hook onto this building to.
No, you know what they do? They had while they're upstairs, they go and they have they tie chains to everything inside the store.
Every pillar.
Like every
Everything.
load bearing.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And they just fucking pull out and the whole fucking store, 2-story building just collapses.
And it leads to my favorite part of the movie because it's homegirl getting down and she's on the toilet.
Yeah.
And she's like making those sounds. Just like, oh man, I wish it was more of you in this movie. Like her doing her thing. She didn't really overact, but that part. That was her big overact scene compared to like.
And he was upstairs too, right?
And he's like, I can see you.
So everybody can see me.
That's what I'm saying. I wish there was more of that.
The couch is halfway hanging down. He's like sitting her down on the couch.
And isn't she trying to like steal diamonds?
Yes.
Yeah, she's trying to steal that. I'm like, fuck, why didn't we have more of her in this movie, dude? Like, I liked her more than Nancy. Like, cause she fucking is awesome. So, but she didn't dance with the tiger. She did not dance with the tiger.
That's right.
So then after this,
a little over the top, by the way.
wait, there's a hovercraft coming. After this, he calls the cops.
Because the real cops.
And the real cops very quickly make him go undercover.
Yes.
This is, again, only day 2, right, Stevens? Like, we're basically on Sunday from Friday.
Yeah, it's pretty quick.
It's pretty quick. They make him work undercover.
Which, just fun fact,
Uh-huh. Most cops wait 48 hours to make you undercover.
in the American dubbed version,
Okay.
we don't know that he's a cop. But in the Hong Kong version, he's a cop.
He's a police cop.
Who's the cop?
Wait, who's the cop?
Jackie Chan,
Jackie
man.
Chan.
In this?
Yes,
In this movie?
but in our version, they don't tell us that he's a cop
is this
coming
a spin
from
off
Hong
of Police
Kong.
Story?
This is Police Story 1.5.
Oh, motherfucker. Take that, motherfuckers. We just solved the Jackie Newton multiverse.
And what we're really missing out is two police forces, right? Two groups of heroes coming together, much like they do in Transformers and My Little Pony: Magic of Cybertron, available from IDW and Hasbro Books.
Who's a bigger hero in that? My Little Pony or Transformers?
I haven't read it.
So, I mean, wait, that makes a big fucking difference.
Well,
It
because
changes
it's-
the whole fucking movie.
It really does.
He's not just a guy that knows Kung Fu.
Yeah.
And I could see him maybe having a soft spot for the punks. Maybe he deals with these punks in
Right.
and he's like, damn, dude, I want to help these kids. What the fuck, America? God damn it. Two things, man.
So how do we not know it in the American version?
They didn't.
They
They,
just don't do
they
it.
don't spend
They're
the
like, "You're
time at the
stupid.
beginning. They
You're
just,
stupid. We
they
don't need
just
to
cut
see
us
him.
too.
They're like plain.
Yeah, but it's like one line, bro. It's like, give me 2 lines.
Well, why don't we see them have tea in this movie, right? The whole payoff is like, then everybody at the end is like, ha ha ha.
Yeah,
crap.
but I
tea.
But I get what I'm saying is like they never filmed that even in the Hong Kong version or the
it's in there.
The T?
No, not the
No, that's
T,
what I'm
but
saying. So,
Came as a cop.
So I understand that. Why didn't they just have that one dub line? Like, oh, welcome, Jackie. You know, how you're taking a week off from your police work? Like, it should have just been that or something, right?
One line. Two married.
And again, they don't have enough faith that you are going to care.
Wow, that changes the movie completely.
They also believe that there's a golf course in the Bronx. So there you go.
Oh, yeah.
There's
You're
not.
Yeah, that changed the game right
And
there.
a beach.
Oh, yeah. That's a great fucking point. Holy shit. Okay, so then, okay. All right. So here we go. He's undercover. Abarca, because I swear to God, I fell off. I had to rewind it because I thought I fell asleep again. Not because this movie was bad, just because I don't know what the fuck was happening. The last 5-10 minutes of this movie, what the fuck happens?
All right, so he's at a restaurant talking to the mafia.
Uh-huh.
He's trying to. He's got a wire. They need him to say who the bad guys are, where the hostages are, where all these things are, right? So Jackie makes the mistake of asking for the mafia guy's name by using his real name or his nickname.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, let me talk to Kingpin. And I was like, who's Kingpin? What are you talking about? And so they're like,
The White Tiger, right?
yeah, the White Tiger's like, man, they're onto us. What do you want to do? And they're like, all right, we'll kill him. And so then this starts this chase. Well, no, they're like, okay, we're gonna take you to the White Tiger. And they're like, oh, he's not in this store because this is locked. He's like near warehouses, and it's like, no, that's locked. That's like, oh, this one's open. And he's like, oh, what's going on? And inside it's like a warehouse, but it's also a dock because it has a boat.
Mm-hmm.
So Jackie Chan's his way out of it by
Climbing shit.
and
Well, he was trapped in between the.
yeah. So, but he runs out
And
of
then
that. He runs away from them.
moment, the cop shows up.
Exactly. Deus Ex Machina. Cop shows up.
They shoot at the cops.
Yeah, so the cops arrive. The bad guys are like, we got to get out of here. Oh, here's a boat. No, let's not take that boat. Oh, here is a giant hovercraft. They hop inside the hovercraft and like, we got to get out of this. Start this thing quick.
So are these things real?
Hovercraft's real.
Hovercrafts are fucking real, yeah.
I understand they're real, but like, are they like?
The Canadian Coast Guard uses them. That's why it's in
So
the
this
movie.
one they were shooting in
That's why they
Vancouver.
fucking won't ever win a
This
war.
is when they were shooting in Vancouver, right?
Yeah.
What are they fighting? Geese? Like, what the fuck is Canadian fighting a hovercraft, bro?
How
Bro.
dare you?
You just go up there with the pin, you fucking won the war, bro.
No, you needed a knife. Didn't you see that?
You needed the freaking Sword of Omens.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sword.
The sword. Okay. Did somebody own a hovercraft? Like, what the fuck was
They
it? 'Cause
fixed it, by the way.
Forced the shit. Oh, yeah, with a bunch of duct tape and shit. They forced the shit out of this fucking hovercraft in the end of this movie.
I can't find really anything about like why it's used. There's talk of Jackie liking, well,
Hovercrafts?
as always. Well, no, it's props. He
Yeah.
wants props. He wants things that are new. And so if it was the newer thing in 95 and if it was being used by police in Vancouver or whatever.
I'm literally searching, was hovercrafts a new thing in 95?
Well, I mean, not necessarily
I
that
know.
year, but around,
Well,
right?
think of any other movie with a hovercraft. There isn't.
There isn't.
There isn't.
I
So
can't think of one.
Isn't this similar to that attack boat? Or what was that shit
that
called?
attack boat was
Oh, that
amazing.
But I guess like, and I know there's movies out there, especially in the 80s. I feel like this was an 80s move, not a 90s move. Wasn't it the 80s move where you picked something and you went way too hard with it to make it cool in that movie?
No, but this is Jackie's thing, right? Is the use of props and things. And so if he can go out and
It's like that
freaking
little-
jump from a bridge onto
like-
the
Well,
deck.
if you think about it, right?
It's like the little
water
Mitsubishi van
ski.
in fucking
Yeah.
what
the
is it?
destruction of a Lamborghini.
Where's on Meals?
Wheels on Meals.
Driving down the side of the mountain.
And it's
police
something that
story.
allows him to be run over, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's,
So there's
it's used in lots of ways.
He probably saw it and he's like, oh, I can jump
We
onto
can
this.
do
I can do
this.
this. I can do that.
Yeah, it didn't really translate on film though. Like, I don't know.
It didn't
It's
work.
just because you don't think a hovercraft is cool.
I thought the hovercraft was cool.
I don't think the hovercraft looked cool.
What's it supposed to look like?
You know what it reminds me of?
it's
like
floating on air.
Yeah, but you know, like that Austin Powers where he's getting like run down and it takes forever for him to get run down. That's what
That's
I felt
Austin
about
Powers.
this.
That's different.
But that's what I'm saying. I feel like at one point you could just move.
A
It,
steamroller?
it goes fast enough that he can water ski behind it.
Did it though?
Yeah.
It did.
What's the top speed of a fucking hovercraft?
But is this
in
thing-
1995? In 1995.
So is this thing
1995
Is this thing
hovercraft.
10 miles per hour.
is
Top
this
speed.
is this supposed to be able to travel on anything?
It
Any
travels on
surface?
land and travels in the water. Yes.
85 miles per hour, bro.
Bullshit.
It's right
Bullshit.
here. Right
I don't
here.
believe that.
In your
face. I don't believe
Guinness
that.
World Records.
Okay, fucking Guinness World Record. I want that. Find out what model that bitch was.
fucking Elon Musk fucking made that
But if the world record's 85 miles per hour, it's certainly going at least 40.
Wait, what the fuck? No, don't try to use math.
It wasn't, but in the movie, you don't get a sense that it's going super
That shit's
fast.
going 5 miles per hour in the fucking movie.
It's not going that slow.
It's not going 40 miles per hour, Stevens. In the movie,
It's a
there's an
big
old
old
lady with
thing.
the cart that walks past that bitch faster than it's moving on the
I can't
street.
imagine it's
No.
going very fast.
No.
Actually,
20 miles per
but-
hour.
Once it's on land, let me see what its land speed is.
What's the land speed of a hovercraft? We've spent way too much time on hovercraft.
But this shit was wild, though. It was fucking wild.
Fucking hilarious.
It was
It was
wild.
hilarious.
When it goes on the beach for the first time and it starts running over all these people.
What's
and
that beach
it,
in the
run-
Bronx, Stevens? What's the name of that beach?
it runs over a kid, right?
No.
Land speed is
It runs over a guy.
56 miles per hour.
Bullshit.
So it's slower on
That's a
land.
2021, 22
No,
fucking
it's still 95.
I want you to find what model that is in the movie and fucking find out. All right, Parker. So we fucking have all this hovercraft bullshit go on, right? Again,
Sir, bullshit to you. All right.
badassery.
That hovercraft was faster than the mods in Book of Boba Fett.
Valid point. I will give you that.
And they fought a Rancor.
Once again, we don't see these people get saved in this movie, huh? They just show up in the hovercraft at one point.
Right.
The fixed hovercraft.
Oh, the gang members and
Everybody-
Nancy?
because they caught
Everybody.
the members. They caught the members. And so the assumption, the leap,
Exactly.
the leap in logic is that
The cops went to save them?
the cops went to
Okay.
save them, and that's why they show up.
I just didn't miss the
So,
scene, is what I'm saying. Okay.
Jackie jumps on board the hovercraft.
Uh-huh.
He gets
Breaks his ankle.
He gets
blows his
yes.
ankle up. Fucking it.
Now, in the movie, then he has a cast that looks like a shoe. So
It's fucking crazy.
yes,
A
so
sock.
it's a
Yeah.
it's a sock
Yeah.
over the cast just so he can finish this movie.
And it's insane when you see him put it on in the little...
and it works. It looks good.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not focusing on it, right? So you're like, holy hell, dude, that's insane, though.
But at
But-
the end, you focus on it and you're like, oh shit, it kind of like works.
Yeah, it's a little sock. It's kind of funny. You just
Yeah.
put over his shit.
So he falls off the hovercraft, gets the very cartoon where like my foot is wrapped in rope, and then he falls off board.
Off the back.
Yes, and so then he's being dragged, and so he gets himself up, and he's water skiing off of a hovercraft.
Off of speedboat. Continue.
Hovercraft.
That was impressive, by the way, because he's doing that.
Yeah.
Yeah, he is.
Police give chase. So there's a helicopter. There's other boats. Those boats can't even catch up to this
Everybody's
hovercraft
going 5
because
miles
it's
per
so
hour in this
fast.
fucking bitch. Yeah, huh?
Hey, there's and all in the middle of it, Jackie Chan doing this shit for real.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what's
So,
badass.
so you can be like, hey, it's going slow. Yeah, he's still with the fucking cast.
Yeah,
He's like, I gotta finish this movie,
that's fucking crazy.
right?
That's wild.
Then the hovercraft goes on land and it's trying to run over people. He's like, I don't give a crap. Run that little kid over.
But does he run over the kid?
No.
Jackie Chan grabs a kid
and
then
tosses,
he tosses it to
the
the
doll.
kid. Like,
Oh yeah, he throws
And the
that
lady-
shit out of that kid.
the
Yeah.
hovercraft runs him over.
Yes. We see that. None of his clothes gets ripped off comically though.
No, because he went into the sand.
Right.
He went into it. He had sand to help
to
him.
kind of help him out. Okay.
So now he's on the streets, man.
on the streets.
Right? And then there's a hovercraft versus a Lamborghini. And the hovercraft goes over the Lamborghini, strips the paint off of
that
it.
bitch.
The rich guy's like, what the what?
And the doors.
No, not yet.
Oh, the door. Oh, yeah, that's right. He takes the door.
Yes.
That's
So they're like, what's gonna happen, right? So now you're amped up, you got all this anticipation. What's gonna happen? Jackie Chan sees a sword, a giant sword, in the window. Meanwhile, the rich guys argue with some like the cops or someone. He's like,
Yeah, I
man,
think
what are you
so.
gonna do with this hovercraft? I'm like, whatever, you got insurance. Or at least you should, you jackass. I don't know if hovercraft damage
It's covered.
is covered.
But at no point is anyone like, why is there a big ass fucking
Why
hovercraft
don't you
going
shoot
down
the
the
fucking
street?
hovercraft?
You know why?
Shoot that motherfucker.
Because they're in New York. That's why. They in New York, right? People mind their business.
they do.
They're like, hey, Have a craft over here. Who cares?
What's going on?
He's
What
like,
kind
who
of
cares?
crazy
I gotta
parade is
get to
going
the
on
subway,
today?
motherfucker. Get out of here.
No one told me this parade was going
Yeah.
on.
Why is
today.
nobody shooting the fucking shit out of the hovercraft?
Bro, you can't. Again, it's not the militarized. It's not the militarized police force we have now.
I was gonna say they're trying to be polite to the people
Yeah,
around.
that's what cops usually do.
Because
Continue. Go ahead.
they're Vancouver cops. Come on.
Vancouver cops. Okay, all right.
Let's be real.
in the Bronx.
They're like, hey,
In
what's
the
up,
Bronx.
boot? Hey, I can't shoot that hovercraft. Oh, don't do it.
So then we get the Lambo. What happens with the sword?
Do you guys want to go get some Tims after? So
He looks over at the building.
building sword. He goes and steals
Sword
the
in
sword,
a case. And, like,
and then he's like, I'm like, oh my god, he's gonna joust the hovercraft.
Yeah.
And guess what he does? He hops in the Lamborghini. Suicide doors are up. Breaks them off, and so then, literally, Jackie Chan jousts a hovercraft, cuts the side of it like it. Now it's an anime movie. It's an anime cartoon, and he's like it's the side of a mech, right? And then jumps in, takes the bad guy's gun, shoots him in the leg, guy's off,
Shoots that motherfucker.
and then it tells him, ask where the hostages are.
Yeah.
But guess what? The hostages, they've already been found. Because cut to the next
guess.
scene where they're like, hey, we need to catch the bad guy. Was it White Tiger?
White Tiger.
And so they're like, oh, he's over at that hole. Okay. Hovercraft.
17th hole.
That at least takes a day to get there.
Yeah, where is this fucking golf course that they just...
In the Bronx, man.
Because they're in the streets,
Right next
right?
to the beach. Dog.
It's right
They're in
next
the
to
streets and they're like, he's on the 17th hole.
No. They cut to golf course. So it's not
I can't
connected.
remember.
It's
I
cut
was
to golf
fucking-
course.
It's a while later.
Yeah.
But at some point they say, well, he's
Yes,
at-
because they're in the golf. They pull up. The two cops pull up in the golf cart. They're like, "Hey, where's Mr. So-and-so?"
Okay.
And they're like, "Oh, it's the 17th hole." Okay, cool. Barker, go get his ass.
This is like a couple hours later.
Minimum a couple
Yeah.
hours later.
Okay,
Right?
This
I
is
gotcha.
Sunday.
He was on the first hole when they started chasing him. It's not 17.
This is Sunday, 5 o'clock. And they're like, "Oh, there he is!" And they run him over, and half of his clothes are off.
They strip him butt naked. When all he had to do was just cut diagonally. If we would have just cut to a 90-degree angle to the left, the fucking thing would have missed him. He would have had
But
the
I think-
right all the way around.
And we
Yeah.
did it.
You say that, but God forbid there's a hovercraft one day, and you're like, "Oh shit, that's a hovercraft." Oh shit, like in that Jackie Chan movie?
But
Oh shit, boom.
but was a hovercraft necessary at this point?
Yes, because
Yes,
Jackie
that-
had to drive it.
If they spent that much duct tape on that bitch,
Oh, that's when he started driving
He wants
it, huh?
to drive it.
if they spent that much
They
duct
fixed
tape,
it like a motherfucker.
yeah, they
Yep.
Hey, real quick.
did. And they could have easily
It's
have
a
just
few
driven.
hours. That's why I said a few hours.
They could have just easily driven over there with cop cars, but
Yeah.
instead they wait for him to fix the fucking
Yeah,
Whatever, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
This thing did 85 miles an hour to that golf
Yeah,
course.
yeah.
Plus
Cars
there's-
also do 85 miles per hour, so they didn't have to wait. But go ahead. Yeah.
Plus,
they
there's
did.
already cops at the golf
Yeah.
course.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So he had to drive that fucking hovercraft over there with everybody in that bitch.
So we could get a
They didn't
shot
get
of
in
his
until they
ass
got
at
to the
end.
golf course.
Yeah.
They had
wanna
to
point
they
that out.
got a warrant. And then
That's
they
what
went.
yeah, the warrant. Okay, all right. It was a warrant that they were waiting for. And I'm talking about he comically is laying on the golf course
Yeah.
with his ass out.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what? You leave the movie with a smile. You're like, he ran over
Hey,
him.
and by the way, total, we did it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It was. Ta-da!
We
Roll
did
the. Oh no, but
it.
don't roll the credits. We get to see the fucking awesome shit, of course, always, right? We see Jackie going through it for these movies and shit, suffering like a motherfucker to make this beautiful stuff because
For
he
you
gets
people.
fucked up.
For you.
Yeah, that ankle gets fucked. His head gets smashed by a pinball machine.
Yeah.
There's a lot of them. That shit's amazing. That shit's always amazing.
The girl who was riding the dirt bike.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
She broke her leg.
Oh, there was
Or her
leg
ankle,
break?
yeah.
Oh god.
There were 3 people who broke their leg
Okay.
during the motorcycles. 2 of
Oh.
the stunt girls and
main girl.
The main girl.
Francis. Yep. Yeah.
She just came off too slow, huh? And it whipped her forward, I think. Was she, like,
I'm not
went
sure.
down?
I'm not
Oh, she
sure
broke
how
her
that
leg
part.
too?
But yeah,
Yeah.
and then 2 of the
It seemed
stunt
like she
girls.
just went boom, face plant.
Yeah, exactly. Goddamn. Yeah. So that, and I love that shit every time in one of these films,
Uh-huh.
man. You get to see him fucking just do his thing. So, roll credits. We made a banger.
I want the scoot that he had when he broke his leg.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah, I saw that too. We know somebody at work who could use that. So Enrique, what'd you think about this movie?
I liked it.
Okay.
I didn't love it, but it's good. I mean, there's just the things that are kind of silly in it.
Would you tell people to watch it?
Yeah, absolutely. It's Jackie Chan.
No? A burger?
Guys, this movie is fire. Just like our last sponsor, Zippo lighters and lighter fluid. Guys, if you need a movie with hovercrafts and girls with tigers,
Check.
this is it.
Yeah. That's literally those two things.
Zippo.
Yes, watch it. Look, I'm shitting on the hovercraft, but fucking the movie's fucking Jackie Chan.
It's outrageous. It's like it's super crazy, but it's still fun.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I couldn't lift myself through the back of a freaking shopping cart and come out
Oh
real
my
fast
God,
and do
dude. And he
whatever.
fucks that up too, huh? Like
Yeah.
to show that.
I mean, that's what I'm saying is
Is
Jackie Chan, like
Yeah.
just because of him, it's.
I
you
wish I
gotta
would have
watch
had. I
it.
wish I would have had one more, like that stunt filled scene, which I get. These things have to be so hard to fucking do, so I get that.
That jump, by the way, is 28 feet across. So he is coming from top to down. So that helps, right? Because it's not that. And we don't see the, like you do see the bottom of the street, but we don't see straight down. So we don't know if there's stuff underneath, but it looked like there was 4 fire escapes up. So I'd say it's about 4 stories tall.
Fuck that, bro. Like
It's taller than I was expecting.
that's a
but,
lot taller than I was thinking too. Holy shit, that's
Yeah.
badass. That's badass. Yeah. So watch it, dude. I mean, it's Jackie Chan doing Jackie, bro. It's fucking awesome. Super Duper Stevens. What top 10 are we going into this week?
Our top 10?
Yeah.
Which one?
I was like, which top 10?
of the top
Which
10?
one? You pick one.
Are we
The
doing?
current top 10?
Pick the one you want. Okay,
The
go
one
for
for
the
the,
first
let's
one.
do the one for this show.
Go for the one. Go for the first one if you can. Give me that one.
Oh, the first one
It
was
was just one movie.
Yeah.
Give
What
me
was
that
your
one.
first movie? Once
Into the
Upon a
Dragon.
Time. Oh, Into the Dragon. Excuse me. Number 1 is Fearless. Number 2 is Enter the Dragon. Oh. Number 3 is The 36th Chamber of Shaolin. Number 4 is Legend of the Drunken Master or Drunken Master 2. Number 5 is Way of the Dragon. Number 6 is Crippled Avengers. Number 7 is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. Number 8 is Fist of Fury. Number 9 is Iron Monkey. Number 10 is Kung Fu Hustle. You got some
It's
other
not
ones
that
that are
hard.
close.
I will
This
go
isn't-
first. I can't put it over
Yeah.
Kung Fu Hustle. That's how I'm fucking voting every single time now. God
Yeah?
damn it, Kung Fu Hustle, you're so
Well,
good.
that's your number 10. So
Yeah.
That's how that works.
Yeah, that's how that works. Yeah, can't do it. Not for me. Abarca,
It's number 3, guys.
are you really putting that at 3?
Yes, just like our
No, you're
newest
not.
sponsor,
Oh shit.
Beats.
I was like, what are you
I thought
grabbing?
that was the last one.
Is Beats? Are they still? Oh yeah, they're still.
Beats
There's something.
headphones.
Yeah.
Brought to you by Apple. The number 3.
So where do you put this movie in the top? Do you put it in the top 10?
Do I like it more than Kung Fu Hustle? I do, but not in enough where I would say, you know what, it's got to replace it. Like in my mind, there's other Jackie Chan movies that
Yeah.
I would put in its spot.
Yeah. We still got a bunch, man.
That's kind of where I'm at. I don't. This made me love Police Story more than what I did before.
Especially when you know it's 1.5.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, seriously. It could be a spin-off of that fucking
The whole time
thing,
I'm
right?
thinking like, Police Story is fucking dope.
Mm-hmm.
As I'm watching this, because it's not as good as that, and it made me appreciate that movie even more.
And
so.
a lot of that has to do with American influence, right? Because they're trying to make it mainstreamed here.
Police Story, which one of those is considered the best one, though? It's not even one, right? Don't they? It's like 2 or 3? Or is it 4 even?
Super Cop is 3.
It depends on which list you're going off
Okay.
of because I've seen them all. So like I have a Slash Films list and they have Police Story 1 as their number
As their
1.
best one? Okay. Okay. Interesting. Okay. All right. Well, yeah. I mean, again, guys, and it's not even trying to say this is a bad movie. Like we've said a lot of times, like this is getting one. It's just to the point with those movies where it's hard. It's super hard to fucking kind of get them back into the top 10. But I'm sure Jackie will get there again for sure. Next week's though, I'm fucking calling it right now. I think it's gonna be number 1. Stevens, what are we watching next week?
Next week we finally get to watch Orozco's.
Wait, don't put this shit on me.
You've been asking for it and you found it.
because I know it's gonna be shit. Go ahead, continue.
This is the lady version of the kumite.
Yeah.
Lady blood fight.
Yeah, gross.
We need to make sure this thing's available for free somewhere.
It is on Amazon.
Okay.
So you can get
X, bro.
free on Amazon, free on Vudu also if you prefer there, and free on Pluto TV.
What's it called?
Lady Blood Fight.
AKA Period Warriors.
Oh my god.
2015?
It's not that.
we had a good podcast.
Yeah, it's 2015.
There's a bunch of ladies in this movie.
Yeah, it's
It's
Lady
literally
Blood Fight.
it's a female kumite. Is Jean-Claude in the movie? I'm making the assumption that he is, but he's probably not, right?
I don't know if he makes an appearance in here.
Dude, those red chonies make an appearance in this movie.
Yes, but for different reasons.
Hey! All right, Enrique. That was fucking awesome. Enrique,
No, that was awful.
where can they
God
reach
damn.
us?
Listen, if we're getting canceled, let's do it all the way.
And just when we are all those good
All
spots.
these good
like-
sponsors. You know what I was thinking? We're gonna get sponsored by Rockefeller. Remember Dave Chappelle? That's a deep cut for anybody that used to watch the Dave Chappelle show. Enrique, where can they get a hold of us with our different stuff?
First of all, number 54, Brian Brian
Hey,
Urlacher.
Enrique, where can they reach us with all the different stuff?
Linktree, go to our Linktree. Gung-Fu Super Bros. You can see it right here. linktr.ee / Gung-Fu Super Bros. Right here.
Steve, you're supposed to do that on the other side.
Oh, it's my bad.
And that was the other. God damn it, Steve.
Dude,
No! Never mind.
This way.
But you would turn your body this way too.
How am I supposed to?
And then you would go like
this
that.
way.
Yeah, there you go. Sorry, Enrique, you were saying. You got it out already? I don't know.
Yeah,
We're too busy
that was
fucking
it, that was it.
It's out here. Hey, Margaret, what can you leave us a voicemail?
Guys, you can go to www.gungfusuperbros.com or on our Google Voice number, 661-401-5941. Folks, remember, if you're watching us, like, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. If you are listening to us on Instagram, Spotify, podcast.
Instagram?
No, what is it? Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Pod. There's still...
One of the things.
We're on Instagram.
We got
too.
you.
You saw the link tree. Leave us a rate and review us, guys.
Yeah.
Rate and review us. Those are really, really helpful for us. They help with our metrics. Also, Mexico, I heard you're listening now. So,
Hey.
muchas gracias. Thank you very much.
Hey, ¿qué vamos a hacer en el Mundial? ¿Quinto partido? Probably not.
Nothing.
Why aren't they getting Chicharo? Tell us. Call and tell us why they don't bring Chicharo back to the fucking team. And I can't stand that fucking team he plays for, but we need him for the fucking next national team. Call and let us know. Leave us a voicemail, please. Sorry. My bad. Hey, Abarca, say bye.
Be good humans, guys.
Enrique.
Goodbye.
The shit. Super producer Stevens.
Bye.
And remember, my name's Ivan. Love you guys. Good moves. You're number one.